You're like, find them all in there.
Okay, we're live.
Oh, are we?
We are now.
Wait, did my
Okay,
okay? I was about to
That's-
say. I was about to ask. I thought that would have been like.
That's why I very loudly announced it. Like, hey,
Oh, by
there's
the
too
way,
much.
all those things
There
that
is
you
too much
say-
testosterone in this call right now. I'm so sorry, Aiden.
Yep.
I feel like it's the right amount of testosterone.
I don't know, man.
That was the best answer. That was the best response. Yep. From Aiden with the.
I don't know what else to say.
Oh, Aiden. Aiden here just
Fine. I just hopped from one party to another. What the other one was all guys too.
Oh, so you're all duded out. You're not
I
you.
see. It'd be funny if the other one was just all feminine men, and now this one is.
No.
Yeah, we're super
pretty much the
masculine men,
same.
actually.
Oh yeah, we're
Yeah,
really
we're the
men.
yeah. I work in the coal mines. I can bench press 800
I
pounds.
am the coal mine.
Steroids.
Yeah, exactly. I
The
only
bench press is me.
I
When
only
you look at us,
do.
you feel like a man stubborn town for the
Yeah,
table,
for
whatever
sure.
it's
Yeah. No, we're definitely
And-
not like all twinks.
I just spit up water.
It's fine. It's great.
Is there a few?
All right, I'm gonna scroll. I'm gonna do the recap or something.
Or something. Hey, San Francisco looks nice this time of year.
Yeah, it doesn't. So last time on D&D.
Sorry, I can't help it.
Nothing really crazy happened. Well, a couple crazy things happened, but it wasn't like super crazy. It wasn't a super crazy session. You know what I mean? Basically,
It was a
all that
sexy
happened was that Fury and Jarwin had a nice seance sleepover, except Jarwin did not end up staying the night because of the dreams that he had later. And basically, yeah, Fury went to sleep, and woke up in a throne room, the throne room of Titivolis, in Avernus. And he's like, hey, I killed your old boss, I'm your boss now, hostile takeover. If you ever defy me, I'm going to turn you into a wretched, screaming pile of sludge. So, yeah.
womp womp.
Hot.
Anyway,
Hello,
I'll call on
Father
you in a few
Binary.
days. I'll call you in a few days, girly pop, and then he sends you back up, and then you're like, ow, my body hurts.
Yeah. Especially since I pissed him off.
Yeah. Jarwin had a dream with the Queen of Winter. She was a bit unenthused with the events that happened, but she wasn't like mad at you. She was like, yeah, bro. You know, she's probably gonna keep that heart on her, so you just gotta have to kill her. But only like you or Rain can do it. So, oh, why? Just ask this like one chick about it. She'll tell you.
And proceeds not to tell me.
I was about to say, didn't she just like not tell us? We went, asked, and she was like, I could tell you, but nah.
She didn't tell you like straight up like, here is why you are the only one or one of the only ones who can kill this person. But she's like, yeah, here are like the clues, and like I'll let you guys piece it together.
Yeah, here's the riddle. Go fucking find it out eventually.
Yeah, literally. So
wait, it's not like she knew exactly. She just
it's
had.
almost like a D&D campaign where you have to figure out the prophecy.
No. Don't be silly,
That'd be too
Caleb.
realistic. That'd be too realistic.
Really?
Anyway, so Fury
It's not
threw a little temper tantrum. Everybody else was like, "Oh, Fury, what's wrong?" And then Fury told them what happened. Jarwin jabbed someone in the eyes for talking shit.
What? I must have
Jarwin
missed
also
that
Jarwin also
Shit,
had
what?
sex with the Queen of Winter. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. Matthew
Very important.
Rain ended up having sex with the Queen of Diamonds. You know. Yeah, there was some fucking last time.
one. Rock Smash.
Yeah, exactly.
Except Maluk and Fury
And Storm.
and Storm.
Yeah.
Gotta go sell them purified diamonds.
Gross. Remember,
Oh.
she's not a squirter, bro. It doesn't
I
count.
know. I couldn't help it. But if
Anyway.
she was.
So yeah, you talk to M, and you got this prophecy about the Undying Queen, and I'm not gonna read out the whole prophecy. Or like it'd be crazy if I just read like the whole thing, like top to bottom. But I'm not gonna do that because that motherfucker's long.
I don't know why, but I thought you were like psyching. it
I
out, and all of a
really
sudden you were gonna
was just gonna be
start
like the
reading.
scourge of the Isle of Nine comes, halted by the Deathbringers. Scion.
I was like fully expecting
The Realm of
the
Mist,
entire-
ruled by the Dark Mirror, halted by the Guardian of the Harvest. You know,
It's like when somebody whips
the
out
Master of
Beanie
Spiraling
Express.
Depths arrives at the world below, halted by the Dove.
Mr. Dungeon Master, sir.
Yeah. What's up?
I think they get the gist.
Oh, got you.
I don't remember that bit of the prophecy though. But if you could just,
The Dark
read the
One
middle bit.
ravages the crown, halted by the Courser. The Guardian of the Styx traps the first flame, halted by the Marked, and the Frozen Far under the tyranny of the Ice Dawn, halted by the Worm of the Sea.
The Frozen
That's
Fart?
basically Frozen Far.
Oh, I thought you said frozen fart for a
The Frozen Far. Basically, I'm not gonna read the rest of the prophecy. Like, haha, funny. I'm not gonna read the rest of it, right? Because the rest of it's not important right now. Basically, we're at the Frozen Far part, and that's where it's maybe like up to Rain or Jarwin for reasons. And then Jarwin meets up with you guys and tells you all about it. And he's like, extra, read all about it. There's a prophecy, and Rain and I are the only ones who might be able to kill the Ice Queen, so... but yeah. And you guys had a few back and forths, and you're like, it really just kind of sounds like Rain is the one. And then Jarvin's like, no. But it's both of us. It's like one of us. It's like one of us, you know? It has to, it's like one, it's not just about Rain. It could be me too, guys. I'm also cool.
Guys, I'm also a main character, if not the main character. Come on.
Alright, maybe I should take it back. I'm gonna delete that bit in my notes so you're not actually possible to be. I don't want to get. I don't want you to get protagonist syndrome. All right.
Epidemic.
Epidemic for sure.
Only Fury can make the kill.
Yeah, but that.
Yeah. So
Say.
then Avarice joins you guys after you guys were done talking about it, and then gives Maluk the new sword, and then is like, "All right, where are we going?" And then you guys, this is important. You guys are heading to Tourmaline for a couple reasons. One, because, and they're both related to Fury. One is because she wants to deliver Ned's locket to his wife, and she also wants to meet the other Verdun and get some info on that. Not that she knows she's a Verdun, but you know what I mean.
She was told that there was another weird goblin.
You hey for the piggies. Sorry if you see this, Hans. Very cringe.
Well, I don't want to traumatize the poor guy.
Yeah, poor kid. Hans is scared of
Fucking, I
guinea
love
pigs,
people.
by the way. He's scared of rodents.
Oh,
Is
alright.
he actually?
He's scared of rodents.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't know that. That's funny.
It is
I'm a-
quite funny.
I'm gonna
I
buy
like-
him
I
like a
like-
toy rodent for his birthday.
I don't think you should do
I
that.
like. They're all cool.
I'm not
I like-
gonna. But you know those like toy guinea pigs from like back in the day that had like the wheels underneath them?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was just thinking about that. Like,
Could
the
you
zoo kids or
imagine
something
like
that.
could you imagine having Hans over one day and then all of a sudden you'd like charge one of those and just let it loose under your feet?
That's like those. That's like looking at an arachnophobic and throwing like a fucking like a little spider at them,
Toy
like a little
spider
spider
at them.
toy, and they're like, ah! It's like that's so fucked up.
It's
Han
so
said he's gonna
fucked
slap
up, but
you.
at the same time, that'd be so fucking funny. Just like, because
Oh, Crow's also in chat.
anytime someone finds something that's their fear, 9 times out of 10, they'll either scream like a little girl, or just like let a scream out that sounds like a scream. But it's always one of the two. It's either they sound
Or-
like a little girl, or like just a ah. And I think it'd be funny for Hans to like shoot up 20 feet out of his chair, screaming like a little girl.
Miltons. That looks pretty cute.
Anyway,
Anyway,
with that aside, you guys, yeah, you guys had that brief conversation, and Avarice is like, "Where you going?" And you're like, "We're going to Tourmaline tomorrow." So, or we're going to Tourmaline either.
We'll get a set paper. Wait, I kind of really like this book.
What is going on? What is that noise? Who is watching?
Me
something?
neither.
sorry, I didn't realize I did that. Sorry,
You're all
I
good.
stopped.
I just heard this fucking voice in the background. And I was like, "Who the fuck is in my call?"
Wait, it sounded like X to me for a minute, so I kind of just sat here going, how did X get in here?
Hi, boys. What are you doing?
Sorry. That's
Hold
fine.
on, real quick before we continue. Babe, if you're still watching, Ranger has like a weird mark on his leg. I don't know what's up, but check it out when you get home.
My cat jumped off the balcony earlier, so I had to check out his legs.
Huh?
Yeah, Ido was in the car, just hanging out, and all of a sudden I heard like a little thud of something hitting the grass, and I turned around with my car door was open, and I just turned around and the cat just turns and looks at me and goes, I don't know how I got down here.
Which one?
Kurt, we only have one
Kurt?
wandering cat. Yeah, he just kind of lands on the ground and turns and looks at me as like he's been caught like with his hand in the cookie jar.
Jesus, fucking cat.
But yeah,
At
And then he
cats
runs
can
away from
handle
me.
it.
true. If a dog fell from that height, it would just die.
That's just fucking die.
But anyway, so are you guys? I guess the question I'm asking is, do you guys want to head out today, or are you gonna stay here for another night?
Isn't someone making something or having something being made right now, and we have to stay to the night anyway? Or is that
Well, we
is
already
Crow
finished. I thought
I
we
know,
finished the crafting.
I know my sword's done, but I thought Crow had some daggers being made or something.
Yeah, Ellison did have stuff being made, but it is finished. It was finished this morning.
They were finished. Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
I just have to drop off my sword to my wife, and then we can leave now if we want.
I'm okay with that. Let's just go.
Did you
Alright,
say
yeah,
you're gonna
so-
drop your sword off with your wife?
I really have no need for a sword. She can't use magic.
Because of
Give her.
weird
Yep. There you go.
stuff being like that. So give her the sword. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So Rain's like, Rain just kind of dips out as you guys are heading for the front doors. Rain kind of dips out. You walk into the library, and Dai is kind of just like flipping through a book, like reading very intently.
I have. Apparently.
Whoa! What was that?
I
I
have
have-
no idea.
I have
There you go.
Let me huck a loogie real quick. I don't
Voice
know what
crack
the fuck
from
is happening
hell.
there.
courtesy of Crow is what they said, or rather from Salt's here.
Okay. I have a gift for you, honey. I don't need this anymore. Here, since you can't
She looks over at
use
you
magic.
and she goes, "Are you giving me poison fang? Why? That's your sword."
I don't need it. I have magic. I have other people to fight for me.
Oh, so you're
I-
just being
I'm not-
lazy. I understand.
I don't need to be up front anymore. I can hide in the back now.
Fair enough, I suppose.
Yeah, I don't-
pan out that way, but
I don't need my. Yeah, I know it doesn't. For some reason, I always end up one on the floor.
Embrace that lifestyle.
Regardless of where I am, I could be at the very back, and someone will just charge at me.
It's because
I don't-
like straight up you're annoying. Like that's just all it is. You run your fucking mouth and then you're throwing spells and shit, and the creature or the villain is like, all right, bro, enough of that.
I don't like you anymore. Plus, I was never really good with it anyway.
And she goes, okay, if you insist, and she kind of like cautiously like takes it and like stares it over and like kind of runs her fingers along the edge of the blade and goes, you have not been maintaining this. I can tell it has not been used in probably months.
I used it to open that jar of ale.
You used it.
Oof.
You used the sword made of poisonous dragon blood to open a jar of ale, Rain.
Huh?
What?
Sounds like something he'd do.
Only the cork was affected.
You could have just asked me. I would have done it for you.
I
Yeah,
can't.
I have like an oversized bottle opener.
I can't. I can't with you sometimes. You opened a jar of ale with a.
Listen, if you just wanted to poison yourself, I could have just given you my jar.
I'm just gonna check my pulse, my wrist and my neck. I'm fine. This was like months ago. I feel like if I
You're
was gonna
probable.
die, I'd already be dead.
Oh, sometimes you really make me wonder if
Like I said,
maybe I should
I
wait
put the
another
cork-
200 years and find a better fiance.
Nah.
Damn.
There is nobody better than me.
That'd burn if I've ever seen one.
She kind of non-committedly like shakes her head like back and forth like go do your hero stuff, and she smacks you on
No
the
one's
ass and
tongue
sends
game is
you
better
out.
than mine. Ooh.
Did both the dogs go downstairs? Because if both the dogs are downstairs, then I'm just gonna lock the door. They did. Okay. Poggers.
And if you need a hand with anything,
Go,
mine's
go,
right there, and I
go,
walk out the
go,
room.
go, go.
That was the real reason. That was the real reason I kept the arm. Make some jokes.
I bet. I still have her pinky.
And it's not like
bad,
she
then.
needs it. It's not like she
Yeah,
needs it.
no,
Oh,
I never gave it to you.
it's not like she's gonna need to use the hand. To be honest.
I have a question actually about that, Danny. Now
Okay.
that she has like more limbs, can she still move the old
Yes.
limbs? That's freaky.
Not yours.
Attach it
She
to
can't.
her-
She can't move your arm because that's like yours.
No, I know
now.
that.
But
like,
imagine.
just like, is there? I know there is, but could you imagine if there wasn't like a range limit on that? I could be halfway across like the country, and she could just be like, "I'm gonna wiggle the arm up and out of his bag and on his back." Kind of like fucking scary that would be. Just walking down the street, and all of a sudden you feel something crawling on you. You look around, you don't see anything. You're like, "Oh man, that was weird." And then it just sticks its finger in your ear or some shit like that.
She gets
Dry
mad enough
belly.
and punches him, is what Crow said.
Goes
Hi,
down your
Grady.
pants, just finger up the.
Dude, you're. Maybe you need to stop watching porn.
That's like asking a man to stop drinking water.
Oh,
I
that's
don't
crazy.
drink water.
Imagine drinking water. Very cringe. Hi, Ranger.
I mean, I'll drink water if it's there, but
I
I
won't.
don't know. I
I
work
eat water.
Like, I do a physical labor. So I need to drink water.
I do work from home. I do have a desk job, so like I don't need to hydrate as much as a normal person does.
Piece of shit.
But
you make
as-
water spaghetti.
Sorry, bro. Sorry. My bad. It won't happen again. Piece of shit. Caleb got tilted. That
Like a
really
tower?
sent you, brother, huh?
Woke up and chose violence.
Literally, what the fuck? Anyway, yes. Take it. You gotta swallow the water.
You don't
Listen, I'm
eat
not
it
used
like
to
Danny.
swallowing,
You
okay?
swallow.
Oh, quitter.
And you said I needed to stop watching.
I don't watch porn, bro.
Listen, at least I have an excuse, okay?
So do
Literally.
I. It's just for this week.
Let's move on. So,
Yeah.
fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so yeah, you reconvene with everyone as Storm kind of hitches Stampede back to the front of the carriage, the slarage, and he looks at everyone just to make sure they're all in. Then he hops on Stampede and goes, "Are we ready to go or what?"
We're ready to go. Wait, do we want to bring my children? I feel like they should go
What?
out for a walk.
I feel like you don't have enough room
Oh,
in the slarage,
right.
bro.
Right. I forgot about that.
They could run alongside
They
us.
could
I could
run.
fucking run alongside us.
That's up to you guys. It's gonna take longer.
That's true.
Yeah, it would be a detour.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go.
Go
I'll
to
bring them for a
Tourmaline?
walk next time.
Oh, okay. So you're going just straight to Tourmaline. Alright, yeah. Storm goes, "Alright, man," and then just and then takes off out the gate and down the road. I'm gonna make some survival checks for Storm
I
Rider.
will assist.
Alright.
Hog Rider.
Leaning Jowler.
Uh.
Good point, Caleb.
You're welcome.
I don't know. I feel like there could have been more
Anytime.
echo.
Gotcha. I'll work on it.
yeah. Workshop that for next time. 26 for the survival check. So
Does that pass?
that does in fact
26?
pass.
I
Yeah.
hope so.
No, actually the DC was
doesn't.
It'd be funny
27.
if it failed.
Yeah. It is gonna take probably a day for you to get there. So actually, let me just roll to see if you get encounters, because those are fun, right? We love encounters.
By the way,
I like
guys,
encountering
at one
things.
point I do want to go after what's left of the Arcane Brotherhood because I do want to test this badass sword out on wizards.
Iverse goes, "Well, the Arcane Brotherhood is in the glacier, so we'll get that chance. Don't worry."
Oh, let's go.
I thought we took out all the Arcane Brotherhood that was left. Who did we miss?
Probably like the second groupies.
Probably the wannabes, like the low tier.
Or the high tier. Or we killed the low tier.
Ooh, all we have left is the head.
So no head.
As long as it's not like a Hydra.
You know.
We had the fire for that.
All right, hold on. I gotta find the encounter page.
We have an encounter.
Yeah, I gotta make sure that I
Imagine it's a
give you
group of
guys an
wizards.
encounter. Remember, I cannot get a 10 because you guys already killed her. So if I get a 10, I re-roll. And you guys want...
Or it could just be a different dragon.
You guys want an 8. That's the one that you guys want.
No, I want anything else but an 8.
Trust me, you want an
You're
8.
tricking us. You're tricking us.
What's an 8?
Is that the mammoth with the giant?
No.
The most unconvincing no ever. No. That's the most Malouk no ever. No. No. I don't want impending violence.
No, what the
I'm not a murderer.
I've never, ever in my life
I've
wanted
never
you guys
participated in killing.
to have a fight with a frost giant riding a woolly mammoth.
You know, I do want that, so I want an 8.
Well, I didn't get an 8, so
Damn it.
I got a 14.
What's a 14? It should be like a snow hydra or some shit. Some stupid shit.
No.
It's not
Sorry,
so.
this is so funny. Yeah. So actually, as Storm is kind of riding by Maluk, you can see this because the two people who would normally see this, being Ellison and Storm, are not here right now. So I'm just going to point it out to you exclusively. You see a group of 4 Goliaths, just like roughhousing.
Okay. They look hostile.
No, like I said, they're just roughhousing, and
Okay.
it is very similar to how like you would roughhouse back with the clan, right? They're like beating the shit out of each other. They're like throwing each other around and shit. You know what I mean?
Fuck yeah. I'm gonna take off my sword, hand it to Storm, and then run off and go towards them and say, "Hey, can I join in?" and punch one.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah, you
Are we
hand
gonna get
Storm
some
the sword.
time?
Storm goes, "Why'd you? Oh shit!" Fucking like slams on the brakes, like the
Oh,
you
don't
like
have to
hit
stop the brakes. It won't take long.
the like slayage hits like a patch of ice and like skids off a little bit, and like they stop. Yeah, the one that you punch, he goes, "Whoa, that was a killer right hook, bro!"
Bro.
Thanks. I practiced.
And he
a lot.
uppercuts you.
Fuck yeah.
What the fuck is happening right now?
These are my people.
What the fuck is happening?
No.
right now?
All right. Hear me out. All right, I got an idea. This is gonna be crazy. All right.
Okay.
Let me get a D4.
Oh, I'm gonna get my D4.
Oh, that cocked. There we go.
Yeah.
All right. So, come with me, man. All right, come with me. And he leads you off like the path a little bit, and as if you do you follow?
Yeah.
Yeah, off the path a little bit, and is his 2 like 10-foot tall, like completely like in every direction they're 10 feet, like a 10-foot radius, 10-foot radius like boulders, and there's a line drawn 50 feet away, and he goes, "All right, whoever out of the 2 of us is the first to get a boulder over the line wins."
Oh, I got this.
And the
What do I
winner
win?
gets like a prize. I don't know what the prize is yet. It depends on how fucking sick you are. If you win.
Fuck yeah. Where's the boulder?
Like I said, it's like right in front of you guys.
Oh.
Because
I pick up the
he
boulder
led
and
you
throw it.
Okay, make an athletics check. He was
I
expecting you to
rage.
push it, but like...
No, I rage and I throw it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna make an athletics check to see if he... yeah.
I'll take the 10 for. Let's see. Athletics. 21.
Yeah. It's not easy to lift a boulder this big. And the guy begins to like push the boulder, and he makes it a fair distance, right? And then you pick the boulder up, and then he stops and is like, "Whoa, dude!" And then you fucking hurl it, and it like slams into the ground just shy of the finish line, but skids over the finish line, declaring you the victor. And he's like, "That was pretty fucking rad."
I'm not pushy.
I kind of want to tug of war you now, like against all 4 of us, and see how you do.
Will I double my prize?
Yeah, bro, for sure.
Let's do it.
What are the rest of you guys doing? The cart is not moving.
Just watching.
I'm placing bets.
Okay.
I just like the idea that they don't
I'll
know
take
this is
that.
happening, so they're just sitting in their car, just like no idea this is going on outside.
All of my money is going on Maluk.
Yeah, who are y'all betting on?
I'll vote Maluk. I'll bet on Maluk.
Well, to make things interesting, I'll put some down for the the 4 Goliaths.
I see how it is, Fury. I see how
It's
it
not
is.
that I don't believe in Maluk, but
Disloyal.
Just to make things interesting.
Who are the other Goliaths betting on?
The other Goliaths aren't even with you guys. They're just they're over. Like you guys are on the cart, like a fair distance away, kind of like talking and like placing bets. The other Goliaths are all like getting ready to like start pulling. Like one of them pulls out like a long like 100-foot rope, tosses it over to you, Maluk. You catch it, and they just kind of line up. Go
I'm
ahead
gonna tie
and
like a little.
make.
I'm
Dan,
gonna tie a little loop at the end of it, so that way I can have a better grip.
Gotcha, Matthew.
really quickly. They're on top of the snow, right?
Yeah.
Or are they on top of land? Okay.
Great.
Are you gonna be cringe?
I think he's gonna be cringe.
No, I was thinking about it.
Okay.
I was thinking about being cringe. I just wanted to know if it'd be possible to fuck with them without them getting mad. I wanted to ask a question.
Hold on, let me check something real quick. Because
Because-
I would say it depends. So you have this, and it's no, they're too far away.
They're too far away?
Yeah, they're probably like 80 feet away. And you, even with distance spell and shape water, could only get 60 feet. Because it's not an attack roll, so you can't use spell sniper.
Damn. Yeah, I was gonna try and I was thinking about like freezing the water underneath one of their feet, so that when they pull, you just slip.
You can't do anything from the distance you're at, and if you move in any closer, it's gonna look sus when the water freezes under their feet.
Yeah.
Well, how good's their eyesight? 'Cause technically, I'm not gonna do it. I could gaseous form, or I could just become invisible and.
If you
actually do
gaseous
it like
form, then you
that.
can't use shape water.
Yeah. Every 6 seconds, by the way, Darren, I'm punching myself in the face to keep the rage going.
Dude, what the fuck?
That's pretty fire, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my god.
I'm not getting angry anymore.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm
Alright,
pissed.
so how this works?
Can I also be like pelting stones at him just in case, like to also like help out? with
Yeah,
the
for
rage?
sure.
Wait, can we just start throwing ice balls at him? I can freeze them. You throw them. It's a
And it's
team
not
effort.
even like it doesn't hurt Maluk. It's just fucking annoying, and that ends up pissing you off more. Like
Like I gotta win, dude. I have to
slipped
win
into a
this bet.
frenzy rage by accident.
You know, you guys pick a weird way of helping.
Hey, Jarwin.
What's up? What's up?
This one's
What's up?
spiky. This one's spiky. Let her rip. Let
I'm
her
gonna
rip.
make a wisdom check to see if I go into a
Nailed
frenzy
it.
rage.
Pelts spiky
I
ball
go
at
into a
Maluk's
frenzy
head.
rage.
Alright, well, I need to check something real quick. To see what their because Maluk might not win, actually.
I'll win. I win. I got this, guys. I need to use a different dice though. This dice sucks.
Where is the stat block?
Oh,
Because
God.
Tug of War is based off of is not based
All
off of
those things
checks.
combined.
Yep.
Oh God, I'm not gonna win that in that case. I thought I was gonna make athletics checks against them.
I can still fuck
Alright,
with them.
so
No.
so there are 4 of
Yeah, I
them.
can do it.
Alright? There are 4 of them. I would like to know, like it to be known, that their combined strength score is 72.
Yeah, that's not gonna work, guys. I have a 25.
Come in.
If we're being generous, because you're raging, you have a 35 because it gives you a plus 10 to your score. But because that's how it works in that like.
Yeah, but it's still 75.
72. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see if I can do anything. I mean, I also have like powerful build, which makes me like lift things one size larger than me.
So do they.
Yeah, so then- fuck.
Goliaths also have powerful build.
Rage.
Trust me, I'm very aware of the nuances of Goliaths as of this current moment. No specific reason why, but
I mean, if I want, I could always make this fair.
Damn it.
you're gonna join him and add your what 12 strength to the pile. Oh no,
Wait,
the
no,
combined strength
I mean,
sword's
the thing-
47.
You can
I was gonna
polymorph
polymorph him into a stronger
Yeah.
being.
Yeah. I love you.
Well,
man.
I mean,
Yeah.
are there any beings that you can transform into? Well, that still that wouldn't even work because the single cap for one person is 30.
Oh.
Could I transform him into one of their race?
Then that would make his strength score lower.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that
damn.
would make it lower. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't have anything. I think I just lose.
Hang on.
Dang it.
I'm gonna see if I can't magic you into winning. Let's see what I can do here.
Ellison and Storm, the two strongest members of your party, are gonna help out. I'm just kidding.
Can I know this is gonna be really hard with my 8 intelligence character, but can I try to brain my way into winning by like pulling right when they say start, or like trying to pull at a certain time, like letting them have a little slack and then pulling it instantly? Or
Okay,
that, like...
this is one of the strangest things I am ever going to say in my life. Malouk, make it an athletics check using intelligence.
Make it
Can I
athletics
give
intelligence?
bardic inspiration?
Yeah, you can give
I feel
bardic
like
inspiration.
absolutely.
Oh my god.
Oh,
So instead of
fuck.
using strength, it's going to be intelligence if that's what you want to
So
do, which would make your
-1.
which would make your modifier what's your proficiency bonus right now? +3?
Yeah, so it'd be a +2.
Yeah. So
You know what?
+2
Fuck it.
plus the bardic inspiration.
So I could publish it. Bardic inspiration is a +6 or +8?
It's a D8.
It's a D8 now. Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
I think
While
it's a
this is
D8, right?
happening,
Jarwin.
I'll use one of my fucking sorcery points to regain the spell slot. I'll go invisible,
hmm
and then with my manipulation device and stove, a few steps ahead of one of the middle guys, I'll melt the snow like an inch so that when he steps on it, his foot goes in and
Okay.
he loses balance.
Which invisibility are you using?
Greater, because
Okay,
it's the only one I have. I know it doesn't give
okay.
me a lot of time, but it should give me enough.
It gives you enough time to do what you need to do and get back. Because it's what, 10 minutes or what?
A minute.
Yeah. It gives you enough time
And
to do
this
what you need to
shouldn't
do and
take
get back. Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
alright.
then-
So, Caleb,
Sorcery
make an
point.
athletics check with intelligence, bardic inspiration, and with advantage.
Thank God for that. That doesn't matter. 12.
Okay, and now, just for shits and giggles, I will make a group athletics check.
Oh God.
4 d20s. Just to make it fair. Just to make it fair.
Do they have? Does the one who falls in the hole have to go with disadvantage?
Yes.
All right,
Oh,
Caleb.
I'm
So
so bad.
you might be helped there.
I'm gonna be so bad. I'd have a chance if this was strength, but no.
It's two things of Formula Hun, right?
Where is it? What I'm looking for?
No, this
And
was
then 2
a
ounces of
great bit,
formula?
though. I don't care, honestly, about losing.
I mean,
I'm just...
I do.
Luke's just bit off a little bit more than he can chew. 4 whole
Just a tad.
Goliaths is...
Yeah, just
Alright.
a tad. It's okay. It's a learning
alright.
experience.
And that's really bad.
Learning experience.
It's really bad. You might still win if this is what I think it might add up to. Alright.
There's no way I win with a 12.
Probably not. But
Gets
we will
11.
see.
Yeah.
Plus 24 divided by 4. Dude, that is crazy. Their group athletics check is a 13.5.
Jeez.
I rolled a 6, 9, 5, and 10.
Wait, is it
I
a
should have
save?
done it to more than
Was it
one.
a save?
Was it what?
Was it a save?
No, it was an intelligence. It was not intelligence. It was an
it was a
athletics check. Yeah.
Okay. But to say, if it was a save, I have a +2 on it, so I would have succeeded.
No, it was just
No,
a
still
check.
lose.
So, all right. So it's not like a humiliating, crushing defeat, right? You're not like
I'm okay with
absolutely
that.
like embarrassed. That you actually managed to like throw them off, and like you almost win, right?
Love you, Popeyes.
And then the one who fell into like that little pothole that Rain made,
Love you.
which you don't know that happened, but one that like stumbled a little bit, manages to regain his footing, wrap the rope around his arm, and just start hauling. And you like hit a patch of ice and just kind of slip and fall, and that's how they win.
Okay. Cool. I slip on the ice. I'm gonna blame Rain on that. I'm blaming.
So
Rain, why'd you
so-
slip me?
Yeah. What the
So
fuck,
you-
dude?
you lost due to being outnumbered and
Oh, my keys are.
just things outside of your control. But you almost won.
So how
I could've
much
said that.
gold does Fury win?
Yeah, how much gold
So
do
I bet
Jarwin and
100.
Rain bet?
I bet 100.
Rain, how much
I have
gold
gold
did you bet?
pieces.
5?
I'm not betting a lot on this.
All right,
So
so you get 105. Yeah.
Yeah, because Fury would match whatever you guys put down, just for fun.
Uh,
I don't need to worry about it.
hold
Jarwin's the
on,
one
real
that's gonna
quick. Real quick.
exceed.
Babe, would you have bet on this at all? On Maluk? Or would you have not bet? Just because they're in chat
Like,
right
nah,
now.
I wouldn't be that stupid.
At least I think they're in chat.
I don't think so.
They might be busy dealing with chickens.
Probably.
Nope, no one's in chat. No one else is in chat. It's just Jarwin, Fury, Rain, me, you, Dan.
Fun fact, I said that Ellison would have said that Maluk would have gotten real close, but the Goliaths would win.
I think they mean like
I understand.
Stream
Twitch
chat.
Twitch
I,
chat.
I would not have. Okay, so basically, neither of you bet.
Okay.
Alright, so yeah, you get
As a-
105 gold, Fury.
Woo!
As a reward for winning the mighty and powerful Maluk, I hand them the mask that's worth 750 gold.
why?
Yeah, the Goliath looks at this, like, gorgeous mask and goes, holy shit, brother.
Yeah.
This is fucking sick.
Not a lot of people can claim to have beat Maluk, so I had to reward you properly.
Does
For
Rain
sure.
see him give away this expensive mask from afar? Does he like see the shine of this mask?
Sure, Matthew, but the Goliath pockets it anyway. Are you gonna steal it from the
No.
big giant Goliath who can crush your skull with his bare hands?
No, I was gonna sit there and have a little panic attack and go, "Why
Okay.
did you get?" Ah, ah."
Imagine we need that later on.
You
'Cause
do.
it's money, and
No, I'm
Rain
just
doesn't
kidding.
like the loss.
What's
Rain
your-
doesn't like the
what's
loss
your
of
name, bud?
cash.
Yeah, it's like those. This is a reference to a conversation I had with Hans last night. It's like those Dragon Claw puzzles in Skyrim. You need it to like put it into like a thing and then do the puzzle. You know, it's a whole thing. Anyway,
What's that guy's name?
the Goliath. He never gave his name.
Yeah.
Do you ask him for it?
Can I? Yes, I asked him. What's your name, bud?
My name is Wigan.
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 Wigan. Gotcha. I have it Wiggin.
Yep.
Sweet.
Spell it however you want, bro.
Dan's like never gonna see this guy again anyway.
Yeah, I'm Wigan of the Akhenathi clan. I do have to spell that
Akhenathi?
for you. That is a
Give me
real
second.
thing.
Shit. Yep. Give me a second.
Let me know when you're ready.
Wigan of the. Go ahead.
AKANN ATHI. and then clan, which is CLAN. In case you need help spelling that one too.
I'm pretty sure that's not that one has like humans and stuff like that in it, right? Like that's one of the neutral ones when it comes to other races.
You talking about the Akhenaten clan of Goliaths?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not all Goliaths in that one. Mostly, they're predominantly Goliath,
Goliath.
but
Yeah.
they do
'Cause I know
allow
there's some
other
that
races.
are super supremacy when it comes to Goliaths and some of the orcs too and stuff. Clan system's fucked around here.
Real.
Anyway, it was a pleasure having fun of tug of war and shit, but we have to leave.
Yeah, for sure, bro. If you're ever by Sky Tower Shelter, like look us up. I'd love to fucking do this again. Maybe next time you'll win, and we'll give you the mask back.
Fuck yeah. What tower
And he
was
gives you
that?
like a chest bump, and then walks off.
Fuck yeah. What was a tower?
Sky Tower Shelter.
Sky Tower Shelter.
Yeah, Sky Tower is one word. Dude, it out like dude, bros. I think it's just not a word, Jacob. I think it's just not a word.
Add to personal dictionary. All right.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. That when you see a group of fighting Goliaths, that especially a clan like that, brothers, tight knit, you have to participate.
That's correct. It's got a hyphen in it. Why?
Well, you can add a hyphen to anything, and then it separates the.
You can have a hyphen to anything, Jacob.
Yeah, as long
Yeah,
as
you can
both
add a-
ends of the hyphen are work, then.
I want that on a T-shirt, Jacob.
Wow, that
You can add a
works.
hyphen to anything.
Okay, well that's just
what did I
weird.
miss? I was looking
Nothing.
at looking for my car
I'm just
keys.
trolling Jacob right now.
Like he always does.
In a different way, though.
Yeah.
He's
The
not just
dog
calling
is
me short this time.
barking. Hold on a second, fellers. And
What am I holding on to?
all right. So. And eventually you guys kind of park off to the side of the road after a few more hours of travel. Luke, you hop back on, take your sword back from Storm, who's like, "Why? What was the point of that?"
It was fun.
Yeah, all right, fair enough. And then he takes off again. And then you guys, a few hours later, you guys pull over, have your long rest. Who's on first watch?
I can.
Rain. Okay, who will be on second watch?
I'll take second watch.
All right, who will be on third watch?
I can do it.
Okay, and who wants to be on fourth watch?
How about Finch?
Okay. Fury is just sleeping soundly through the night. All right.
Yeah. Fury's like,
Fury
fuck
has a
watch.
negative to perception.
That's true.
It's best that like Zachariah counts as my helping.
Yeah, I will say
Instead
like
of
straight up,
Zachariah, watch.
everyone gets advantage on your perception check for the night.
That's cool.
Poggers.
Everyone gets a 3-hour shift, so everybody, those,
Jesus,
or like a
dude,
2-hour
I'm rolling
tip.
like shit tonight. I have not rolled above a 10.
All right, Matthew,
Thank God
you
for
took,
that fucking advantage.
you took first watch, right, Matthew?
Yeah.
Okay, what'd you get on your perception check?
That is a 18.
18. Yeah, so as the sun kind of sinks below the frozen wastes of Icewind Dale, you hold on a second. I'll be right back. My dad wanted to talk to me about something.
Okay. Have fun.
Okay.
It's his dad. He's not gonna.
Yeah, true.
Speaking of which, I have to talk to Dad at some point.
I don't.
My check engine light is on.
The only reason to talk to your dad.
No, my
I don't
actual
have a
dad
dad.
told me I needed. I'm sorry for laughing at that. But
It was
I was laughing
meant to be
at
funny.
Oh shit!
It's fine. It
We
was
love our
it was
friend
meant to
group.
be funny.
I love our
It's
friend
like
group
I gotta
so
talk to
fucking
my
much.
I talked to my actual dad, and he said that I need to talk to my mechanic, which is side dad. And then you
Side
just come
dad.
out here with I don't have a dad. It's like everybody talking about what they're gonna do on Mother's Day. Just whips out, my mom's dead.
No, it's more like when someone says like, fuck your mom or something like that, or I'm gonna fuck your mom, or like, yeah, I fucked your mom last night or some shit, and you're just like, I don't have a mom, so go fuck.
I hope you liked a corpse.
Yeah.
That reminds me of a joke I know. So,
course
lady
it
goes to
does.
a hospital. Since Dan's gone. So, woman goes to the hospital.
Wait,
she's
I don't
having,
think
like,
we
an
should say
issue
it.
down
I don't think
there.
we should say it with Dan. I think we should. Dan, you can mute Dan if you're gonna say it. So that
No,
way
no, no.
you can't hear you.
Dan's already heard this joke. So,
Well, yeah,
woman
but
goes to the
stream's on.
hospital. Oh shit. I mean, this joke isn't as bad as our normal commentary.
Okay. Would anyone below the age of 12 be able to listen to this joke?
I mean,
Or
yeah.
would a parent? Okay, then go ahead. Shoot.
So
shot.
woman goes to the doctors because she's been having some issues, down there. And,
Yep.
Doctor says, well, do you want the good news or the bad news? And she goes, he says, you want the good news or the worst news? And she goes, the good news? And he goes, well, we know what's wrong with you. And this brings us to the worst news. She goes, huh? He goes, how sexually active are you? She goes, very. My boyfriend is like, but with people alive? She's like, yeah, why? Because you did test positive for an STD. But the STD you tested positive for, you can only get
That's
from
fucked up.
dead bodies.
That's a fucked
And
up joke, man.
She goes, well, my boyfriend does work at the morgue.
Yeah, that's fucked up. I knew that joke was going a mile away. That's fucked up.
You know what's funny? Someone who was dying told me that joke.
Jeez.
I had a buddy who was dying
fuck
of cancer,
dying.
and he told me that joke, and I kind of just sat there and had to laugh.
Fucking buried. I'm getting cremated. Not taking that chance.
Well, Caleb, with Clona Willies now, they could just put your ashes.
Jeez. Jesus.
Not gonna lie, I
Unfriended.
want my
I'm
ashes.
leaving this
I
chat.
want my
Bye.
ashes to be mixed with gunpowder, and I want my ashes to be used at my grandkids, gender reveal. Is it a boy? Is it a girl? It's Grandpa.
That's fucked up. I'd want my
That's
ashes to
insanity.
be like I want them to be mixed with clay, and then I want a sculpture.
I am back.
Why do that? Why not just have your body taxidermized?
What are we
You
talking
missed-
about?
No.
You missed
Why would I?
the good
Why would I
joke.
want my entire body taxidermized when I could just have like a
Bro,
little
do you know how
statue?
funny that would be if for
I'm just talking about
80,000 years
space
down the
wise.
line, your ancestors are all like, and we now are gonna reveal our most prized family heirloom. It's your great great great
Grandpa.
great 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 grandfather.
The human race is not going to be around for us to have that many greats in our names. All
You know
right.
Earth is is timed. Like the scientist actually has a time for when Earth is gonna die now.
Love that.
Yeah, it's in 1 billion years. They said.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll be dead.
Everything's
So
gonna die in a billion years.
Exactly. Exactly. They're like, but now we have a time.
that timetable is accelerated because we keep treating our planet like shit. Anyway, be nice to nature, children. And adults. Adults
Yes,
have more say.
Papa.
Who's the child? Don't answer that.
That's true. Who is the child?
Yeah, I'm Aiden's dad.
Okay.
Yeah, one of them.
So Aiden's the child.
Aiden's my son. Yeah.
We need to rename Aiden the child.
No, Aiden's my son.
Aiden King.
No, just Aiden.
It's just me. I'm an only child.
Yeah.
Oh, no, child.
Crow and I are
Crow
Aiden's dads.
and Danny are my dads.
Yeah.
I love that.
Anyway, so you guys, Rain, as you're as you see like the sun kind of dip below the horizon, the night is peaceful. It's nice. The air is.
All right, what's lurking in the distance?
The air is
nothing
cold.
is ever nice.
The air is like not frigid cold. I mean, it's all right. A normal person would be like, but you have been in Icewind Dale for long enough already that the air is like at a comfortable cold right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like when you're in the shower for too long and you just let the cold water hit you. It's nice.
Yeah, except it's probably a little colder than that, but it's warm for Icewind Dale standards. So you're like, oh, nice night. Nothing happens.
Yeah, plus there's probably a fire.
Nothing happens. It's a peaceful first shift.
Well, I'm too anxious for my own good. I'm gonna make a culvert around where we're camping.
Okay.
But like, what I'll do is I'll use my snow powers and make it so that there's a layer
My
of
snow
snow over it, so that if they fall in it, they fall like they walk over it, they just fall.
Gotcha. Yeah, for sure.
I've been playing D&D too long. I refuse to believe this is a truly peaceful night.
All right. Yeah. Who had second watch? Was it Maluk or Jarwin? I think it was Maluk, right?
It was Maluk.
Yeah. What'd you get? You made a perception check earlier. What'd you get on it?
I got 15.
15. Yeah. So Rain kind of wakes you up. He has to do it a couple times because you're a heavy sleeper.
What? Pancakes.
No, we don't have any pancakes. Go and watch.
Yes, sir.
You can have pancakes after the watch.
Really?
No, we don't have the ability to make pancakes.
Oh.
We can have pancakes when we get somewhere to make pancakes, though. How about that?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
You're
make you the biggest pancakes you've ever seen.
you're
Thank
you're
you.
just so sad about not having pancakes, and you're so excited to have pancakes once you get to Tourmaline that you don't really notice anything out of the ordinary. Again, it's calm. It's peaceful.
It's a nice night.
It's
I see the
really
stars.
nice.
Wait, is there like an Aurora Borealis shit going on?
Oh yeah, the sky is beautiful.
Fuck yeah.
Everything is just so nice.
Is Avarice with us?
Yeah, she's sleeping though.
Okay. I was just curious. Go ahead.
All right, but that's it. Yeah, your shift passes uneventfully. Jarwin. Maluk wakes you
I
up.
got- Oh,
Wake the fuck up.
so Darwin's fully drooling.
I like kick Jarwin like once or twice, and if Jarwin doesn't wake up those 2 times, I'm gonna kick him towards the fire.
Hold on a second.
Hold
Hold on a second.
Not in the
It's a
fire.
bit excessive.
Not
Darwin
in
is
the
awake.
Jarwin, wake up! Wake up!
Just enough to light a
Wake
fire
up.
up the ass.
Oh, fine,
Anyway,
just go burn
yeah,
you.
so yeah, Jarwin, you kind of wake up, and you like wipe the drool off of the corner of your mouth, but you're so tired you don't even notice you're drooling because you're perfect, right? You never drool.
I got a little something on your chin.
Yeah, what'd you get on your perception check, Aiden? I'm sorry.
Sorry, 21.
21. Oh, great. All right. Yeah, so
Someone
once
from the
you
Dutch.
like get comfortable and like more awake, Luke kind of drifts off to sleep. And yeah, like I've said, the night is nice and peaceful. the Aurora Borealis is gorgeous and striking. Hold on, I have a message.
And then everything came tumbling down, tumbling down.
Tumbling
Ba ba ba
down.
ba.
The old Borealis came tumbling down.
It's like the
Sky.
London Bridge.
The sky is falling. The sky is falling.
Exactly.
Okay, Chicken Little.
That's a good bomb ass movie. I love that movie.
Either way, off in the distance,
Yes.
as you're kind of probably just like playing your lute or doing something idly, looking at the beautiful scenery, off in the distance you spot a strange shape. It's
Strange shape.
it is not humanoid at all. In fact, it seems to constantly shift.
The Dimension Beast.
And it only is there for probably a second and a half, and then is gone.
Yeah, no, that's enough for Jarwin to get up and start kicking people awake.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
What? Time for pancakes? What?
No, there was something weird, and funky going on over there.
What? Someone disturbed my sleep for about pancakes for this shit. Where?
Does my
I slap you.
do I see anything with my magic eyes?
Yeah, you hold on a second. You your eyes glow like this ethereal color, and you glance around. No.
Joe, in what direction?
I point like towards the
The like hill
where
in the
I saw it.
distance. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll just walk that way.
You trip and you fall in the snow like the snow thing.
Oh, I know where it is.
Nah, bro, you just slept for like 4 hours. You forgot.
Nuh-uh.
For gore.
You forgot, bro.
For gore is such a funny word.
But yeah, so yeah, you walk closer to it. If something was here, it was not magical.
Joan, are you sure you saw something? I think
I would like everyone to make a perception check.
Okay. Do
Another
I get
one.
advantage
I
still?
was
or no?
about to ask that.
No advantage for this because Zach is.
Joan, do you want to give Bardic Inspiration to someone who has the highest perception? I'm a +5.
Ellison.
Anderson?
I got
No.
a -1.
Okay, can I give bardic inspiration to
Fury's
Ellison?
asleep.
Yeah, for sure.
Good idea. Good idea.
I
Yeah.
got such a good roll on my perception.
Fury
I got a
Fury was like
19.
Fury saw like nobody was freaking out, nothing was happening, and yeah, she just went back to sleep. She was like, oh, okay, it's not a big deal.
She just tucked back into the bedroll.
All right, well
Yeah.
that is without Bardic Inspiration. That is a 31.
Which
Okay.
eyeball is better?
With Bardic Inspiration, that is a 37.
I need new dice.
I need dice.
Dude, I have rolled dice 30 times and I have rolled a 12. The highest I've rolled is 12.
Ooh.
And I rolled 8
I'm just using my
4
dice
times.
tower, and I'm not doing too bad.
I can't do this right now. 3. 9. Oh, there's an 18. Holy shit.
So,
It's this one.
uh,
Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
hold
I
on a second. I
apologize.
need to converse with Crow real quick because Ellison sees what's happening. Okay, that's what I thought.
It's blue. Blue dice.
Okay, yeah.
Blue
Crow
dice
sees
for
what's
win, Matt.
happening, and I just want to see how they would want Ellison to react. Essay. All right, yeah. Jarwin. Ellison just jumps at you and goes, "Get down!" It fucking dives towards you and like tackles you to the ground as this thing materializes out of thin air and stabs into the snow right where Jarwin was standing.
Ah, thank God, 'cause I rolled a 2.
Malik has a feature where he can't be surprised. So, with that, can I take Ruination and immediately do 3 attacks?
I'm gonna have you guys roll initiative, actually.
Okay, that works.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Let's go. Blue dice.
You're pretty far away, so you're not really in the fight yet.
And
So-
Fury's asleep too.
Yeah, Fury's asleep. Does Fury wake up?
I'll have disadvantage on initiative, but yeah, I'll wake up.
Okay. All right.
I figure that's fair.
Yeah.
Such a good roll.
Yeah, you just wake up to the sound of "Get down!" and then like just loud like scrambling.
Sweet. I actually rolled decently, guys.
All right.
Blue dice is winning.
Yeah, I never believe what happened. Okay, so you guys, what did anyone get higher than? Oh, I need to roll for Ellison. I forgot to roll for Ellison in Storm.
I was gonna get like 25.
It's quite
72.
possible that they get higher than that. Hold on, let me roll. All right. So Ellison got higher than a 30, so Ellison's going first.
Did they get like a 32 or something like that?
They got a 31.
Oh.
That's max roll.
Close but no cigar.
Oh, that's max?
Yeah.
Nice.
And that's Storm's roll. All right.
Natural 20? Nice.
Yeah, natural 20 plus 11.
Solid. A plus. Gold.
So did anyone get higher than 25? Besides Ellison.
72.
Okay, anyone get higher than 20?
No.
Besides Ellison. I'm assuming that no one else
Could
got higher
anybody?
than 20. Yes. Assume anybody else could get higher than... Oh, I don't want that many. Hold on. Alright, so there's... what am I trying to do? And then... Okay, 15 to 20?
I got a no.
I'll go
No, yeah.
17.
15.
17, 15. Anyone else? 15 to 20? Alright. So Maluk at 17. Matthew, what is your what is your initiative bonus?
+1. That's why I
Alright.
was like, oh, yes.
Alright, so Rain goes 5th, and then this goes... Alright, and then Storm goes after Rain. So Storm got a 14.
Is there any owlbear or no? I'm guessing no.
No owlbear.
I figured.
Alright, 10 to 15.
I got a 12.
Okay. 10 to 15 puts a Jarwin here. And then Avarice after Jarwin with an 11.
Then I got an 8.
What did Zach get?
Well, he goes after me.
Oh, right, yeah. Sorry, dumb brain moment. Fury with an 8. Alright. Yeah, so up first is Ellison, and he immediately, like after knocking you over, Jarwin, stands up and whirls around with one of his short swords and tries to basically kill the thing that just tried to kill you.
Ah,
Kill it.
And he's gonna take 2 attacks. One with Dagger of Darkness.
Let's go, Decker Darkness.
Alright, that is a hit and a hit. Yeah, so both hit. One is a d4 and one is a d6. Uh, 7 plus 14 is 21 points of damage to this one. Put that at that much. Okay, yeah. So yeah, Ellison immediately gets up, slashes at it with his short sword, and then a dagger like of shadows appears out of under his cloak, and he sinks it into its like thigh, or like roughly on the human body where the thigh would be, because this, as you guys can see it, this does not look humanoid at all. This is like a blob that is constantly shifting and undulating.
Oh, is it like a ooze or slime?
It looks kind of like a sludge. Yeah.
A sludge? Oh, black sludge. Fuck.
It's not
This
a black
is actually
sludge.
kind of bad.
It's not a
Okay.
black sludge. It's not good, but it's not a black sludge.
Okay. Black sludge are actually really bad.
Alright.
Got scared for a second.
And that's his turn. It's basically also gonna kinda like push you back a little, Jarwin, and like stand in between you and the weird slime creature. And now it is that thing's turn, and it is going to just attack Ellison twice.
I was gonna say I would have advantage on Fury because I'm prone.
Both hit, so 2d8 per attack.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I almost dropped my d8.
Alright.
4, 6, plus 8 is fucking 14, plus 6 is 20. So Ellison takes 20 damage. Ellison's gonna uncanny dodge. Actually, does he have that? He should.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he's gonna take uncanny dodge and take 10 damage instead. Alright. Yeah. So it's kind of 2 like long viscous tendrils like pop out of its like body and like sink towards Ellison. Ellison manages to like slice one of them off with his short sword and like duck under it. But the other one like sinks into his thigh and like doesn't move. It like sticks into him. Alright, that thing's turn. Maluk, you are up.
I'm gonna rage, but I'm not raging yet. I'm gonna just see how this first round of attacks go with this thing, and then we'll go from there. I'm gonna walk up, nice and gentlemanlike, with my sword out, and I'm going to attack. I think it's 3 times. Wait.
Okay.
With that, no, I can't. I can only attack twice. Yeah, twice. Okay. So, and then I will use I'm -5 with Great Weapon Master to add a +10 to my damage.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, and then I will also do the advantage. The freaking Frenzy Rage. Not Frenzy Rage.
Reckless attack?
I have it all. Yes, Jesus. Hate names.
He's not here right now, but I can take a message.
Alright, yeah. Go ahead and make your attack rolls, buddy.
Jesus, so bad. 12 for the first hit.
12 misses. You roll a 2.
Well, no, -5.
Oh,
so that
right.
14 becomes
Right.
a 9.
Right, okay.
So I rolled a 5. So 14, sorry, not 12, 14.
14 still misses, but
But yeah. And then the next one is a 21 or something like that.
that does hit.
9 plus 13.
Yeah, that's 20. That's 22.
Yep.
But yeah, that hits.
So then 2d6. Or not, I can just roll this twice. 6 max damage. It's 12, 32, 34, 36 damage.
36 damage. What is half of 36? That would be 17.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ellison
18.
takes 17 damage.
Ellison takes 17 damage.
Yep.
Yikes.
The creature takes 36, but Ellison takes 17.
Sorry, Ellison.
All right. Yeah. Hold on a second.
Good thing about those healing potions.
Yeah. So you like go forth and you swing Ruination out, and it like you kind of aim a little too close, and you kind of scrape it along the snow, but you pick it back up and slash it through it, and you like chop a good chunk of chunk of it off, kind of like when you bring like a garrote through like clay, you know what I mean? It just goes and it just like slips to the ground. And then the tendril that is linked to Ellison pulses, and Ellison screams out in pain and begins bleeding out of the hole that it's stuck in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Basically, for context, since you've seen it happen, so you know what it does now. When it attacks an enemy and it hits, it latches to the enemy for an amount of time, and any damage that it takes is half of it is also transferred to its attached enemies.
Oh, so anyone that attacks it is attached?
No. And so,
Oh.
because it hit Ellison,
Gotcha. Okay.
one of its tendrils is attached to Ellison. So that means any damage that you're doing to the creature, you're also doing to Ellison, but only half of it.
Oh, then never mind on my plan. I
Ooh.
was gonna lightning bolt. Not anymore.
Yeah,
I
so
mean, we have enough healing potions.
Ellison will take half of all damage dealt to this creature.
Yikes.
I don't mind spelling it out for you guys, because maybe I didn't explain it the best,
No,
or describe it the best, so I'm going to explain it to you guys in purely a meta sense, because that's, you guys would, those of you who are awake and nearby would know, oh, Maluk just hit the thing, and Ellison just got hurt, so that means that there's a connection there.
Yeah.
Hitting the thing hurts Ellison.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Alright. Is that your turn, Maluk?
Yeah, that's my turn. Can I like bonus action like pick Fury up?
What?
So Fury's not
Oh.
prone.
Elsie goes, ow, get this fucking thing off of me! As well.
I can't do that as a bonus action, I don't. But I don't think I can pick Fury up.
Yeah, for sure. And with that, it is this thing's turn. So, Rain, you're a pretty good distance away from everybody else. You're, I think, roughly where Jarwin saw the thing disappear, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here's another one.
Yeah, so it appears again. And is going to attack you.
No.
Okay. Well, that's a
Okay,
crit.
just I'm glad we had the no.
Oh no.
Okay, and that's a
Just-
crit miss.
So opportunity attack.
Yeah.
Lightning bolts to its face.
Natural 20 and a natural 1. That's not how that works. You can't use lightning bolt as an opportunity attack.
Damn it! I know. I know. I'm just fucking.
Is that a Warcaster thing?
Well, you couldn't even with Warcaster because it needs to be on attack roll.
Can I? I don't know if I can, so I'm gonna ask. Can I shoot it point blank with the laser rifle?
You have disadvantage.
Fuck it.
With what? I'm
Disadvantage.
disadvantage. That's what I thought you said. But you like cut out halfway for me when Caleb joined back.
Sorry.
Fuck it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? That's a natural 20 on the first roll.
Aw.
Uh-oh.
All right. Well.
So I'm gonna roll the damage and see how much damage you take from the crit. That's max damage. Oh no, it's not. Those are 2 6s. 24.
18.
So 18 hits. 24 plus 3 is 27. So you take 27 points of damage. Piercing.
27. Ouchies. Now how much do you take? I'm so mad that that's 3d8 plus 1. I'm so mad that nat 20. It's the only nat 20 I'm gonna get to all session. I'm calling it. Ooh, but that damage is pretty good. 20?
20 damage? Yeah.
You sure?
Alright. Yeah. So you see it appear in front of you, and it goes to like stab you, but you manage to like back up because you were kind of really on edge. So you managed to back up, and immediately you whip the laser rifle out and just poof, blast it, and it sinks into it. But as it's recoiling from the blast, and like its weird like garbled flesh is sizzling, a tendril pops out and it sinks into your shoulder, and you feel just like an intense tearing and pain as it makes contact with you.
Uh-oh, Rain's getting probed.
And that's its turn. And it is your turn.
So its tendril is stuck to me, right?
Yes, you can cut it off. It will take an action to cut off. It'll take an action to remove it, but you can remove it.
So I'm gonna gaseous form because I'm pretty sure it can't still stick to me if I'm a thing of fucking mist.
You'd be surprised, bro. But yes.
And then I'm gonna like walk away about like 10, 20 feet.
It isn't action to cast gaseous form, but
I know.
okay. How long does gaseous form last?
I lost it? There it is.
Concentration up to an hour.
Up to an hour. Oh, I forgot I could fly. That's right. I'm just gonna fly up 10 feet instead of walking away. Just gonna fly up.
Target can enter enough measures. The target has resistance to non-magical damage and has advantage on strength checks and con saves. The target can pass through small holes, narrow openings, and even weird cracks while the form of mist. Okay. Yeah, okay.
I'm just gonna fly up 10 feet and like move back so I'm not an inch or two, so I'm not hovering like directly above it.
For sure. Yeah, you like wave your hand and turn into like a cloud of gas and then kind of up into the air. That's your turn?
That's my turn. I'm just gonna fucking sit there for a minute.
Alright. Yeah, Storm is going to try and help you out.
Please, sir! I cannot hold the gas forever.
You see him get up and he's like scrambles for his revolver, and then you see he like aims it, and his like right eye glows like a red. And he's going to make 2 attacks with it. And it now has disadvantage on dex saves. Alright, that's 2 hits. Yes, it's in the snack bin. Snack thing. Alright, so d8s of necrotic damage. Yeah, just give me a second. Alright, so that's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39 points of necrotic points of piercing and necrotic damage. So 39 damage total to the creature with 2 shots. Minus that, and yeah. So yeah, Storm kind of scrambles for the gun, and you see his eye glow red for a brief moment, and he fires 2 shots into the creature, and you watch it recoil in pain. Yeah, so that's Storm's turn. All right, Jarwin, you're up.
Okay, am I next to the one that is near Ellison?
Yeah, and if you want to remove the tendril, it will cost you your action.
Okay, I'm gonna try to remove the tendril.
All right, go ahead and make a strength check for me.
Strength check. I got a 6.
Okay, so yeah, the tendril is still in it, and it doesn't like stick to you, but your hands kind of like you based on like how much damage people have been doing to it, you're like expecting it to have like a solid form, and it does, but it's like grabbing slime. It just kind of like goes through your fingers as you try to grab it.
That's nasty.
But like it clearly has solidity, so it's a strange thing. What are you doing with your bonus action, Girly Pop?
Am I able to use an unarmed strike with a bonus action?
Technically no. Because you have to so unarmed strikes. Well, yes and no. So you can, but only if you attack on your action, which you did not.
I did not. No, I don't think I. Oh, 1 sec. Okay, yeah, no, I don't think I can really do much else.
Okay, not gonna inspire anyone. Do bardic inspiration on anyone.
Yeah, I'll do bardic inspiration. Might as well.
On who?
I'll give it to Ellison.
Hello.
Hello.
Speaking of,
Ellison, you have an bardic inspiration.
Yay.
All right, it is Avarice's turn. Yeah, she gets up and she's like, "Oh hells!" And she pulls out her spell book and flips to a specific page, and then like holds her hand out and is just gonna cast Burning Hands on the creature that you're attached to, Ellison. So make a dex save for me.
Cool. And then I also have evasion too.
Yeah, so if you pass,
as
you
long
won't
as I
take any damage.
Succeed.
Even from
Yeah.
the initial, like the
Sure.
yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Fuck. There we go.
So that is 26.
You're like lagging. Is anyone else hearing that?
yeah.
Okay. Am I lagging?
No.
No?
strange.
Maybe it's just my headset.
Maybe. You can use the other one in there, the one that's in the
The one that's in the.
thing with the games.
Okay, one moment.
Either way, I don't. I'm gonna wait because I didn't actually hear what they got for the deck save. Hold on.
Testing, testing.
Way better.
This feels awful.
Yeah. So what did you get on your deck save, babe?
26.
26. Oh, we're all here. The gang's all here.
Welcome.
Alright, and I'm gonna turn the other overlay on. So now everybody's here. Alright. Yeah, so 26, and the creature got an 11, which is a fail. So we're gonna roll some damage. So you pass, so you can evade and take no damage.
Good, good, good.
I just got fucking. Alright, so it takes 22 points of fire damage. That is that much health left. Alright, yeah. So, yeah. Avarice grabs the spell book, and then just like a big torrent of flame comes out. Ellison, you're like, oh shit, and you duck. And the tendril actually burns off.
Yay!
Because fire damage also does it. With that, Fury, you're awake now.
Yeah,
And
I've been
Maluk is
dragged
carrying
up.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard the rain go, "Ah," and then I heard the pew of his laser rifle.
Yeah, and then you heard literally all the commotion happened at once, and you were like, "Oh shit!"
Well, yeah, all that too.
Yeah.
But since Rain is alone, I'm going to attempt to polymorph the slime that's next to him.
Yeah. All right. That is a what save? Wisdom.
DC 18 Wisdom.
Oh, that's cocked. All right, and magic resistance. All right. Well, okay. So it takes the L.
Yes.
I got an
All right,
11 again.
It is a frog now.
Yeah. Rains and Storm, because you're also looking at this one. You're looking at it from the camp. Storm, as you shot it with your pistol, and Rain, you're like right above it. You just see it like it goes to like loom up to like try and like pull you down or something, and it just like and like comically falls to the snow, and then falls asleep because it's too cold for frogs.
Damn.
Me in the wintertime.
Yeah, all right.
Me ever.
Is that your turn, Fury, or you got something else you want to do?
Yeah, screw it. I'll let. I have a bonus action. I'll let Jungo take a bite.
I'm muting so I can eat.
Take a bite
of,
out of this thing.
Of the one that's attacking
the
Jarwin?
one that's the one that's still not a frog.
Yeah.
Oh, this should be like a 24 to hit.
That'll hit, yeah.
Is this thing immune to poisons?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So it's just 6 damage, piercing.
All right, yeah. Which puts it?
Shit, sorry.
Is that Jungo? as he appears and takes a bite out of the slime. He eats it and like chews on it a little bit, and he gets like this weird look in his face. It's not that he doesn't like the flavor. It's just that you've seen this look on his face before. He is not sure he likes the texture.
Yeah, and then Zach will just come and deck it.
Okay, yeah, with his hammer.
Yar. That's 2 attacks. Yes, 2 attacks. The lower one is 19 to hit.
Yeah, both hit.
Okay. And it is a higher damage now. 2d10. This is gonna feel good. 7, 13 plus 8, 21 plus 8, 29 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, so it. Yeah. So you slam, like you watch as Zach slams this hammer into this pile of sludge, and it like kind of crumples, and then begins like undulating, like as it hits the ground. It's dead.
Yo.
Damn, I just got here too.
Well, there's still the other one.
Is that your turn,
Yeah.
Zach?
There's the frog.
Yeah, that's my turns.
Yeah. So another one appears.
Oh, great.
Uh-oh.
Jesus Christ.
Right on you, Fury. Actually.
No. On me?
Do they all seem like exact copies of each other, or are they like a little different?
There are minute differences.
They are? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking.
Like
Are they like being summoned?
No.
I was thinking it was some of that like freaking Frostmaiden copying bullshit, and I was about to fucking
Yeah, it appears right
dispel magic this shit.
in front of you, Fury, and it is gonna try and strike at you twice with the tendrils.
Eep.
Alright. That is a crit.
Just tell it no.
Lucky. Reroll that.
Okay, I'll reroll it, yeah. Alright. That's a 19, so it still hits, but it's not a crit.
Whew.
Both hit, because the other one's a 17 plus numbers. I assume
Okay.
that those hit.
Yeah.
That's usually how it goes.
Alright, and then
17 plus numbers.
10, 15 plus 6, so 21 points of piercing damage. And you are now stuck.
I'll get you out. Don't worry, boo.
Don't worry,
Okay,
boo.
So, still just a DC 10 con save?
Yeah.
Alright, that's Gucci. I'm still concentrating on the frog.
Oh,
What sludge is this? Is this a gray sludge?
no. This is a homebrew monster.
Oh, it's a homebrew monster.
Sorry. Thank you for reminding me about concentration checks. Hasn't been relevant so far. You do have disadvantage because of the tendril being attached to you.
Well, I had advantage and I only bothered to roll once, so
Alright, fair enough.
because I have the invocation.
Eldritch Mind.
Yeah.
Gotta love it. Alright. Yeah, okay. So you... Yeah. You managed to pass? I'm sorry, you got a 12.
I got a 22.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking about 12. I'm thinking something. I don't know. Anyway, Ellison, it is your turn. The one that you were fighting is dead. There's one attacking Fury currently. And there is a frog next to Rain that once was a...
How far away is the one attacking Fury?
Like 10 feet from you. You can get there pretty
Oh, that's
easily.
not bad.
Ranger, stop. Leave him alone.
Okie dokie. One moment. I was focused on food, and I didn't have my actions up, so 1 second, please.
That's fine.
Holy fuck, why is my... Sorry. I'll just run over and then, use 2 short sword attacks.
Yeah, go ahead, yeah.
Alright, I'm bracing for impact.
Not on Fury. If I need to clarify, not on
Well,
Well,
Fury.
I
Fury
take
is still gonna
some
take
of
the
the
damage anyway.
splash.
Oh, actually, can I try to aim for the
You do have
the
to take
tendril
your
with one?
you have to take your action to remove it, or use
Okay.
fire.
So like, even with my bonus action.
You have to take your action to remove the tendril, or use fire to remove the tendril.
Okay, then I will use my action.
Okay.
That
Strength check.
is strength check.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't hear this bit. I'm sorry.
It's okay. That's why I'm explaining it to you.
So just straight strength.
Yep.
It was a 16.
Okay, you are able to wrench the tendril free from Fury's leg. You do take Fury. You do take a D8 of damage just from the removal. It is just six slashing, as it.
Ouch.
Because as you like wrench it free, you notice that it like kind of like a hollow point bullet. It like mushroomed into her leg, and
Like a leech.
like a leech, yeah. And like there are spikes and stuff. So as you like wrench it out, it like actually tears a bit of her skin out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it doesn't feel great.
Hey Rain, do you have Firebolt?
Oh shit, that's another con save, because I took damage.
You don't have
That's a 10
disadvantage.
though.
Dragon's
You don't have
breath.
disadvantage on this one though,
Oh, well,
because it
that was
is
a 10
removed.
anyways, but
Yeah.
now it's 22 again.
Yeah.
So.
Because the tendril was removed. So yeah. All right. And with your bonus action, babe, nothing.
Hold on. Do I have what can do?
You could Dagger of Shadows.
Yeah,
Or Dagger of
I'm gonna
Darkness, I
do
mean.
that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
And I think, if I remember. Sorry, I'm trying to remember what it takes for me to get the healing from it. I think it has to be in darkness.
If you are in the dark, this dagger causes you to heal half the damage you do to a target, which you are. It is nighttime.
Yeah. Oh, perfect. So, that is 27 to hit.
That hits.
I rolled a 16. My hit DC is just very high. 1d4 damage. Do I get sneak attack?
Yes.
Okie dokie. Where is my metal d4?
You only
That's a
you only heal from the
terrifying
D4 damage, not from the sneak attack damage. Just to clarify.
That's fine. Uh-oh. What the heck? Oh, I found it. That's good. That's good. Alright, so... So that is... 10 base damage.
Okay.
And then my sneak attack is...
So you heal 5.
20. Yeah. I will fix that. Then how many is my sneak attack again? I don't remember.
Clash features. It's 5d6 now.
5d6.
Yeah. Damn, bestie.
Alright. Roll me good ones. That's not very good. Okay. So we've got 12 plus 5, 17 sneak attack damage.
Alright, 17 sneak attack damage. Yeah, so you kind of run up to Fury and you wrench the tendril out, and as it wrenches out, like obviously it pulls a bit of, like it tears through her leg, but then it makes like a disgusting slurping noise as it slurps back into the sludge's body, and you like summon the dagger and sink it into its mass and kind of twist and pull out. And that's your turn?
Yes, and I'm going to go back to eating, so I'm going to mute myself.
Alright, well, that one's dead, so I'm going to cross that one off. Maluk, you're up. There is the one on Fury, and there's the frog on Rain.
I'll go to the one on Fury.
Okay.
And then attack. Is the tendril attached to Fury or no?
No, the
Did that
tendril.
get disconnected?
Ellison removed.
Yeah. Okay, that was the one. So then I will attack that one twice.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Same thing as last time too. Great Weapon Master and advantage. Reckless attack.
Yeah.
So that's a 17 plus 9.
That hits.
And then a 15 plus 9.
That also hits. Yeah.
The first one. Oof. 24. 28 damage for the first one.
Okay.
And then 34 for the second one.
62 damage total.
Mm-hmm.
You almost just one-shot it.
And then I'm gonna growl at it
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you...
as a bonus action.
Yeah, you're just gonna... No actual benefit to doing that. You're just like, grrr.
Exactly.
Yeah. You run up and you...
bonus action duration.
You fucking... Yeah, you run up just like snarling and you slash the blade through it twice. The second time you sink the blade into this creature, blood comes out.
Oh. Like actual like human blood? Or not human blood, but like
Actual
humanoid
blood, yes. Red blood, and it
that's
stains the
interesting.
snow.
Is it like Fury's blood that
No.
he drained?
Alright. Now it's the frog's turn. Can
I
it
thought the
break...
froggy was sleeping.
Oh, true. Yeah, you're right. Can the frog break through polymorph, or is it just the duration?
I'm pretty sure polymorph is just the duration. You can't continue.
Okay.
Like
So, yeah.
making saves. I'm
It's-
rereading it. Just to
It's
make
sleeping
sure,
anyway, so I'm not going to have it make a save because it's a frog and it's cold.
Mm.
So yeah, that's that one's turn. Rain, you're up.
Speaking of frog,
Killing it will turn it back into a sludge.
yeah, I'm hoping I can do enough damage to to kill it.
I don't think the first, like, it doesn't carry over.
I don't have twin spell though.
Oh, I thought you did.
I'm only down. No, I just have Dragon's Breath and Firebolt. I think are my only 2 fire spells.
No, he means twin spell as in the
The
sorcery.
class feature.
The sorcery.
I
thing.
know.
Okay.
Yeah. I understand what you're doing there though, Caleb. I got the gist. That's really
Yeah.
smart, actually.
Thank you.
Sorry, that sounded a bit derogatory. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I just mean
No,
like
you didn't.
that's very smart.
There you go.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm gonna kick it so that it transforms back.
Okay, make a unarmed attack.
Why?
Because then I'm gonna use. Then I'm just gonna hit it with fire.
Girl gets rid
Yeah?
of the sword. Punches.
How?
The fuck?
You're using your action to attack, not cast a spell.
Fuck, I forgot about that. I actually don't think I can do
polymorphed
anything
it
then.
because you were alone over there with a creature that does good damage in melee.
Oh, actually, you know what? I won't kill it. I'll just surround it in more snow.
Just gonna bury
Push
it in
more
snow.
around it.
You know what?
Just gonna
Fuck it.
bury
Yeah.
in snow, and then I'm gonna turn around. And how far am I away from the other sludge?
Like 80 feet, probably.
Like 80 feet.
Yeah.
How close are people next to it?
There are 3 people within 5 feet,
Within 5 feet?
so Thunderstep would probably not be a good idea if that's what you were gonna
I don't have
cast.
Thunderstep.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna do lightning bolt, but it has to be a 5-foot wide blast. You guys couldn't be standing 6 feet away from it.
We only
Yeah,
did
are
this
these
in-
things? What
terms of
size category are
quad,
these?
man.
These are large. You could Eldritch Blast.
I could Eldritch Blast.
You could Firebolt.
I would
Fireball,
Eldritch
yeah, but I
Blast,
don't.
honestly.
You could Ray of Frost.
Ooh, that'd be good.
You could Magic Missile with your Wand of Magic Missiles.
Yeah, but I
has a
wanted to
wand
hit
of magic
lightning bolt,
missiles.
so I
Uh-huh.
was trying to see if I couldn't lightning bolt it.
You could
if
Witch
there wasn't
Bolt
a way.
it.
I know what I could do, but none of it is what I want to do. So
I mean, if you can only hit me, I'll take the damage.
Because
well,
the
he said
damage...
that all of you were within
Aw,
5 feet.
They're
okay.
in different,
Who
like,
was
they're
it?
surrounding it. They're not all... Like, if you aim a bit to the, like, the right, you'll hit Maluk and the Sludge, but not, like, Fury and Ellison.
Yeah, it's not like
Oh,
a
yeah, then I'll
5-foot
do it.
splash.
Yeah, I'll
it's
tank
just
it.
the
I don't give
line.
a shit.
Well, I know, but I thought you guys were, with the way it's worded, is I figured you guys were in its range.
Ooh, actually.
So if I can make it so that I'll only hit Maluk in the sludge, yeah, that's fine. Maluk
And
can
Maluk,
take it.
it's good if you hit Maluk, because you can just
Yeah,
absorb it.
honestly, yeah.
That's 20! Yes!
Why are you rolling an attack roll for Lightning Bolt?
For fun. I like just rolling my dice, Danny. It is fun for me.
Yeah, he got so excited.
He
for
forgot.
I
it.
write down.
You just
If-
wasted a nat 20, by the way.
Yeah.
No, I genuinely just like rolling my dice.
Alright, well, my deck save is a 7. So,
Yep,
go
and I
ahead and make
just
your
warded
deck
it.
save. Go ahead and make your deck save, Caleb.
This is a lot of fucking dice.
Do I need to? I thought I just absorb it.
Hold on. Arcane Hunger. As a reaction, you can expend 2 charges to absorb a harmful spell that targets you. Absorbing the spell increases your damage by 3d6 of the spell's duration for the next minute. You still get damaged by it, but you just increase
I
your
do?
damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. I thought it just negates the attack and I just absorb the damage instead.
No.
Gotcha. Okay.
Boy.
Understood. That's good to know. Gotcha.
Yeah, based on the wording,
That's
it's you still take the damage, but you
Just that. Do I get advantage? I don't think I do.
yeah.
I feel
I
like
mean, you
do.
would. It's a deck save. And you can see who's
True.
shooting it.
True. Ooh,
27.
Natural 20. Natural 20.
Alright, 27 points of lightning damage.
Yeah.
So, Maluk, you take...
That was almost more of a
you take 14 points of lightning damage.
Okay. Respectable
And-
damage. Respectable.
It had 2 HP, by the way.
Oh, it's a
So,
15.
so
Oh,
you
19.
throw a
Nice.
bolt of lightning, and it slams
off that
into
one.
Maluk and the sludge, and the sludge just like falls and like starts twitching. And Maluk, you see this bolt of lightning, and you're like, oh shit, and you like duck and like absorb it with your sword.
Are there any
So
more
there's
popping
one
out?
left. How long does polymorph last?
An hour.
Yeah, so
Of course, I can end it
theoretically,
whenever I want. But
Can we just leave?
I was gonna say theoretically, you guys could end the combat and leave. It will
I mean,
chase
I
you.
kinda just wanna
You
kill
guys got the
this.
feeling that it will chase you, but
Yeah, I'm just gonna kill this thing with my lightning.
yeah, we
attacks.
shouldn't leave this for something else. Can we just kind of leave it polymorphed for a minute and make sure there's nothing else gonna sneak up on us?
we'll
Then
take a break from initiative
yeah.
order for a second. Nothing else sneaks up on you. You guys are fine. This is the only thing.
While this is happening, I'm gonna build a little snow castle around the frog.
What?
I don't know.
Doesn't
Let
make
the
a
guy
fire
live in
feel good.
luxury for the last like 5 minutes of his life.
Not even 5 minutes,
I'll
bro.
allow it.
If you want me to go overkill, I can drop concentration and cast a wall of fire around it.
Damn.
I can run
We
over.
are sleeping
One
after.
second here.
Just you build an ice wall around it, and then I just
Actually, you know
make
what's
the
funny?
entire inside an oven.
Do we gain the benefits of a long rest after this combat?
Yes.
I mean, you'll get your spells. Okay.
And you'll regain the charges from penance, so there's no reason not to.
Yeah.
Except maybe
Pour some like
morals.
alcohol on the ground. Make it burn more.
But
That's
yeah,
so
we
fucked.
can take some time.
Oh
I
my
do have
god.
alcohol. I do have alcohol.
This
I have a
thing
lot
is
of
gonna
alcohol.
wake up and just burn.
Yeah,
You know-
just make it so it can't easily get out, and then we'll just cook it. It
Yeah.
can't
feel like
survive more than a
pour-
few rounds.
I'm
Alright.
gonna pour an entire ounce of alcohol. Not an ounce. I'm gonna pour
Man,
an entire
I can
thing
connect
of
really well with this thing.
my alchemy jug of alcohol.
I'm not bothering to have combat continue. Combat's over. You torch it. All right. It can't go anywhere. It's
1
dead.
gallon.
It's dead.
1 gallon of wine.
Oh, because you're
Commence
alchemy.
Operation Cooked Frog.
Operation Success.
Actually, mayonnaise would probably be better. 2 gallons
Pull
of
out my
mayonnaise.
George Foreman. The fucking.
You say mayonnaise, Caleb? Oh my
There's a
god, you
reason.
said mayonnaise,
reason.
bro. I see,
There's a
I
reason.
see.
There's a reason. It's super flammable. Like, mayonnaise is super flammable.
I just forgot that mayonnaise was one of the options that alchemy jugs can create.
Wait, mayonnaise is flammable?
Yeah,
dude,
mayonnaise
it's
is super
highly
flammable.
That shit burns.
How is me, the pyromaniac, never known that?
Yeah,
Eh,
'cause it has,
it's a little
oil
surprising
and
you didn't
shit
just use
that,
like
it
a
just
quart of oil.
burns. I mean, yeah, but that's a quart. I have 2 gallons of mayonnaise.
That's fair.
But why?
Why not, bro? Yeah. So Maluk
Alchemy
just
jug.
walks up to this thing as you're like making an ice wall. Fury's like calmly waiting. And he just opens, like he just pops the cork off of this jug and just like starts like shaking it, and like clumps of mayonnaise just fall out of it. And you've seen him drink water. You've seen him drink water from this before, by the way. This is his drinking jug. Like he's drunk from this, and he's just like like mayonnaise, and it's just like
you
slops
guys
on the
have also
ground.
drank from this before too. You guys drink alcohol from this before, plenty of times.
Yeah, and mayonnaise is just flopping out, and like a little bit sticks to the rim. So Maluk just kind of like wipes it on the snow, and yeah. So now it's just 2 gallons of mayo surrounding a sleeping frog with a wall of ice, and then Fury, you just point penance at it, twirl it in a circle, and then all of a sudden there is no more frog or sludge or mayo or ice wall or snow even.
Let's go. We defeat the Porter Winter.
What cruel death.
Thank you.
That was
Listen,
good.
Matthew, if any of us was gonna be on the news for any reason, it would be you.
It would be me,
Or
yeah.
crime.
I know what I'm buying next week. Oh my god.
Good. Do we complete the the long rest?
Yeah, but before you guys go back
Same.
to sleep, you guys obviously return to camp. And the sludges are not sludges anymore.
Oh god.
Don't tell me they're people.
They're
Please
people.
don't tell me they're
God.
people. Oh god. I'm not gonna lie, now I feel bad about
I don't feel
fucking-
bad. Maluk
What
doesn't.
kind of people?
Caleb feels bad. Maluk doesn't.
Oh, they're not. They don't look like innocent people. I'll tell you that.
Okay. Okay.
Like, what kind of people?
They're dressed in dark leathers. It's like thick clothes. Like they look like they're dressed for the winter, but it's in dark leathers. And on their breast pockets, is a very familiar symbol to you.
Oh no.
Dark Brotherhood.
It is the symbol of House Demir.
Yeah.
Fucking Demir.
Hence
Oh.
Jarwin being the first.
Yeah. I'm gonna take each of their symbols.
Like rip it off their.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna also loot the bodies too.
There was
See what
nothing
they
on them.
got.
There's literally nothing on them besides the clothes.
Nothing on them.
Yeah.
Damn.
Actually, One of them does have. Matthew, roll a d6 for me.
Oh.
Dice Tower. Roll a d6 for me. That's a 1.
Okay, I just gotta make sure.
I'm gonna get blown up.
No, it's nothing like that.
It's for how many seconds I have to get away from the bomb.
Yeah, you have 1 second before it blows up. Yeah. No. One of them does have a green hooded cloak.
Ooh, pretty.
What-
Ellison, you recognize what this is because your mother has one. This is a cloak of elven kind.
Oh, sick. I have that.
What did you do?
Meta terms. It gives people disadvantage.
Caleb knows what it does. Yep.
Yeah, I'm explaining this to Ellison, or to Crow, so he can explain.
Oh, gotcha. Understand.
While you wear the cloak with the hood up, perception checks made to see you have disadvantage, and you have advantage on stealth checks to hide.
She doesn't. You do
I
not
definitely
need that.
don't need this, but like,
If you don't want
could
it,
you
I'll take
imagine? Could you
That's true.
imagine?
Does
Big Crow,
anyone who's like bad at stealth need this?
I am.
I feel like
I've-
that's kind of
Who was a negative in stealth? Me and Crow.
if you're okay with it, Crow. If you're okay with it, Crow.
I turn to everybody and I go, all right, who do we think is the worst at hiding?
Luke's actually pretty good at hiding.
I immediately point to Maluk,
Luke's pretty good at hiding, actually.
even though he's pretty good.
I have a +6 at stealth.
Oh,
I think
shit.
that's nothing.
That's cute.
This, yeah, to Crow, to you.
Probably
bitch.
me because I'm on my bike, but
It does require an
What
attunement slot.
for?
Yeah, I don't need it. I'm good. I'm just.
Who is bad at hiding that has an open attunement slot?
me.
Fury has no open attunement slots.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, the only two people I think who have open attunement slots are you and Storm.
Okay, so I give it to Storm.
Useful.
There you go, my friend. You are now better at hiding.
We
Sneak
on my
like
already
well, my
existing
friend.
cloak, and I have two cloaks on. Well, it's a cape and a cloak over it, so it's like a broken flag. It's gonna whip it while I'm riding.
I mean, you could put the cloak on underneath
Yeah,
and the cape on top.
That's
the
true,
cape over it.
Man, that's kind of crazy that you didn't want the Cloak of Elvenkind with your +15 to stealth.
Listen, I need to give somebody else a chance, okay?
I was gonna say we have this
Nobody can
conversation
beat
in the
what I
car.
can do.
Like, how the hell is Ellison have such high freaking rolls and shit?
Expertise.
Literally.
Expertise, magic
Will-
items.
I
Yeah.
have never heard
My
Crow roll
modifier-
below a 20 when it comes to stealth. Okay, like
My,
Crow doesn't
my-
need it.
my dex
I'm on
modifier is
expectation
+7. My dex is 24.
Jeez, dude.
Your strength is
What do you
24,
have to
bro.
make it 24?
Am I able to how fast or how long does it take to attune?
An hour. So you basically be
hour.
able to attune to it
You can do it for
after
the long
resuming
rest.
your long rest. Crow's magic item gives them the 24.
Yep.
Right.
Sick.
Insight. Sick as fuck, boy.
It also is the reason that they have such good vibe checks.
Yeah.
Ah, that makes sense.
It's also the reason Fury can no longer talk to me in my head.
Oh, gotcha. Didn't you
Yeah.
get that? Did you get that from the alien people?
No.
What?
No, I thought you got that from the alien people. That sounds like something they would give you because they were like tech.
It's in one of my other notebooks when I got it.
Gotcha.
But it was like a while ago.
You already had it. You already had it.
Yeah, I've had this for like. God, it wasn't in one of the beginning sessions, obviously.
It was
though,
after you
probably.
guys were at the Nautiloid.
Yeah.
Because Maluk had the helmet. That is why I in the description of it says you are immune to having your mind intruded whether by telepathy or a spell like detect thoughts, and I added that stipulation because Maluk had the helmet. which he
Yeah.
got from the aliens. He got from the Nautiloid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll find it in one of my notebooks later.
It wasn't supposed to directly counter you, Caleb, with it. It's just I need the distinction. It's like, oh, what classifies as having your mind invaded? So stuff like
No, I
this.
got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was why also when
okay.
we were at the goblin camp and you
Aiden
tried to
screamed.
use your helmet to talk to me, I was like, no, sir. But also you could not see me anyway, so.
Yeah.
Anyway,
does anyone need potions? Oh yeah, everyone has potions. So
you guys are taking a long rest anyway.
Oh yeah, that's true. Fuck that. Yeah.
So Ellison, you get last watch, but you still get the long rest bonus, so you can get your long rest, but you do get last watch.
Okay.
Okay.
So go ahead and make a perception check for me. With advantage, because Zach is helping.
Okay. Okay.
I got
I
a
guess
31.
The lowest I can roll is a 13.
Rogues, gonna love 'em.
Alright. So that was a 9 for the first roll, 13 for the second, so that is a 25.
Alright, with a 25, you make it
See
through the
nothing.
night. Yeah, you make it through the night, uneventful. Near the end of the night, when everybody goes to wake up, you notice that the corpses have moved about 5 feet to the right.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
But it's not like, it's not, based on how it looks like they were dragged by something.
Okay.
Oh.
They didn't, like, get up and then flop back down. No, it looks like they were, like, gradually, over the course of the rest of the night, dragged. That's why it took you until now to notice it.
Are there any footprints?
Nope.
No tracks or footprints or anything? No even drag marks?
There is
No?
drag marks.
Did you mess with the bodies?
There is drag marks. That's why I specified that it looks like they were dragged.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Is there any like bite marks on the clothes? Like what kind of like jaw markings there would be, or like hands or something?
Yeah, there's no footprints. There's probably no footprints.
So like telepathy probably.
Telekinesis.
I'm
You mean,
sorry.
not telepathy. But
Yeah, sorry. Telekinesis, yeah.
I acknowledge that, but until people wake up, I'm not gonna say anything because there's no active threat.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
Moon's
Fury.
probably awake by now. Moon always wakes up
Yeah.
pretty early.
Yeah. It was as everyone was waking up that Ellison noticed it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I don't want to alarm anyone, but does anyone else notice the
Matthew,
fact
can you
that
mute
these
'cause you're a child?
corpses have
Yep, I am.
moved a little bit? And by a little bit, I mean like roughly 5 feet.
It looks it, yeah. Just about.
Uh,
There's no markings
Django,
on
you
it.
didn't play with the bodies while we were asleep, didn't you?
Django appears and goes, uh-uh.
Yeah, it looks like they were moved with some mind powers. There's no markings of like physical movement at all. It just looks like they were dragged with nothing but pure mental force. Or something of that
Well,
state.
Which
That's fun.
Which-
We should probably get out of here.
question,
gonna say?
Yeah,
Dan?
I agree.
Which direction were they, like, from where we were coming from, where are they being pulled towards?
The direction that you were coming from.
Hmm.
Yeah, I checked the burn hole. Nothing special with that. It's just still a fiery, melted hole in the ground.
Yeah. There's a charred human corpse in there, but yeah.
Oh.
Is a human corpse now?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said there was no more frog. So I thought that meant like the entire body was vaporized. Oh shit.
No, it wasn't like vaporized. It is just it's like a very heavily charred human corpse, and it also has moved
Gotcha.
about 5 feet the direction that you guys are coming from.
It's being dragged out of its hole.
Yeah.
Do you think we should bury the bodies? Or cremate them or burn them or shit?
Let's just destroy the bodies.
Yeah, let's pile them up. And does
Yes.
anyone have like acid or something? to melt the shit?
Oh, we can burn them.
Oh, okay. Well,
Hmm.
sorry. I can use my mayonnaise chick again. Anything can be solved with mayonnaise.
As a mayonnaise hater, I disagree.
Your problem can't be solved with mayo. You're not using enough.
Exactly. I was just going to say that. I just couldn't stop it.
Gag.
Connecting.
Sus. Ugh, yuck. I'm all good, man.
I love you, Jacob. My soulmate.
You're
I
my
don't wanna get-
soulmate, Jacob.
I don't want to get poured. I don't want no egg liquid poured on me, bro. It's just nasty.
Egg and fish stuff. I'm good.
Bad combination.
Yeah, that's why they're super flammable too.
If anything is made by emulsification, that's just nasty.
Yeah, I don't eat
like
a lot of it
mayonnaise.
for a reason, but it's good. I like it. It tastes good, but I know it's not good at all.
Man,
I
I can't get over how it smells.
I agree. I don't know how
it-
I don't
people
smell
actually
it. That's
enjoy
why
What,
that.
that's
mayo?
the rule. You just don't
Yeah.
smell it.
I hate how much it looks like
Ugh.
pudding, but like smells fucking god
Oh,
awful.
God, don't say that. Please don't.
I also
say
like-
that, bro.
I worked
Yeah.
at McDonald's for too long.
Mhm.
So, like mayonnaise, tartar sauce, and mac sauce. I didn't like any of them to begin with, but after
all
like having to
disgusting.
clean the amount of stuff that I had to
Yeah,
clean,
yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Knowing
liked
what it
mac
looks like
sauce
after
for a
it's sitting
while.
out for a while.
Blech.
Yeah.
Mac sauce is just disgusting though. Like
I
that's
agree.
just facts.
I used to
Mac
like
sauce
that.
is
when
gross.
I was dressing, but it's now gross.
I
Yeah.
give it like D tier.
D tier is
for sauce.
crazy. I think
Not
F
even
tier
that.
is high
Yeah,
grade.
sorry, to get
Bro,
sauce,
F
you know.
tier is generous.
Yeah, it's Z
Christ,
tier,
okay.
honestly.
Z is one of the coolest letters. Fuck you.
Later.
Z-
Sauce tier list.
Saucy.
Here we go. Oh, this is hold up. This is just wrong.
What?
Sorry, I looked up sauce tier list. I immediately disagree with it.
What is like? It's like mac sauce on S tier.
Thousand Island dressing is
I said mac sauce, bro, but I'm glad to
same
hear that.
thing. It's in C.
C.
Wait,
I disagree.
what the fuck? They put Nutella on here twice.
Why is Nutella's not a sauce, bro?
Well, they put stuff like peanut butter, butter,
Those
fluff,
aren't sauces though.
hot sauce,
Butter is not
chocolate
a sauce.
syrup, strawberry
That's
syrup,
like
Yes.
easy
all
cheese.
spreadable condiments. Easy cheese is
Like this
wild.
straight-
How are you gonna put easy cheese on a fucking sauce tier list?
I think they got honey on this list.
Honey, I think
ranch,
is.
whipped cream.
Honey is debatable.
Well, it's like,
Whipped cream?
Okay, here's how I classify what a sauce is. Can you put it on a sandwich, or can you dip chicken nuggets in it? Or can you put it on a
That's
salad?
valid.
Like dressings, like ranch and Thousand Island and all that shit.
Ketchup in a
Unrandom
salad.
fact for you. Honey is classified as a raw meat
Why?
What?
It's made from beef
in a
stuff.
food group.
Yeah.
It's for like Lent and stuff or like religious stuff. A hippo is considered a fish, and so is a beaver.
Really? A beaver?
Yup.
I think a beaver would be mammal.
Bees are considered fish in California.
Bees?
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
That's a
How is it-
non-aquatic creature, and they is a what?
Like hippo and beaver, I could see because they like live near and around
Yeah,
water and like
I
in
can
it.
see that.
It's for
A
tax
bee.
reasons because
Yeah.
because they
Who's
they count
taxing
Of
the
course it is.
bees?
because
The queen.
markets when they sell like shrimp and stuff,
Hmm
they wanted to
I want to
exclude
be
all.
in that meeting.
Hans is
I
trying to
want to
talk.
fucking be in that staff meeting.
They excluded
too.
all things that were invertebrates, and bees fell under that. So like anything that was an invertebrate, bees,
A
shrimp,
snake.
crustaceans. Yes, a snake.
A snake is considered a fish.
Well, snakes
In
can be
California.
amphibious,
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
see
that you could believe.
like sea snakes.
Yeah.
In the rest of the world, bees are insects, but
I can't imagine.
That's crazy.
Sea
California.
snakes are
Yeah,
scary.
for-
I've been chased by one of those.
California's wild.
Anyway, And so you guys get back on Stampede and in the Slayerage. Oh, hello, Hans's camera.
I'm glad I wasn't the only one that saw that. I was like, what the fuck?
You became DM for half a second, bro. You like swapped the whole like list over.
He popped up for a second. I was like, what the fuck? When did Discord get add-ons?
Yeah, I thought it was an ad.
Me too. I didn't think it was an
Fucking
ad. I
pop-up
thought
ad
Hans
in
like
Discord. I was like,
bought
thanks,
something.
Discord.
Thank you for
selling
using
out.
Discord. Please use our ad. Enjoy our ad.
I thought he like
Oh,
bought something all of a sudden with real money that like
No, it's just a
spruced up
video.
his picture.
Yeah.
He's paid a winning Discord.
Yeah, so you guys drive to Tourmaline, and you eventually arrive with no further complications at all. Nothing else happens. Everything's fine and dandy.
Everything's fine. We're okay.
Matthew, you have to believe me. Everything's fine and dandy.
I don't. Subconsciously, I just don't. We're being trailed by like a fucking Tarask or something.
No, not a Tarask.
I don't believe you ever.
10
Anytime
Tarasks.
you are like nice, you're nice DM, I immediately assume something's fucking going on.
Too bad we don't have barbarian of what is it again? It's
The old gods.
the old gods
Sorry.
barbarian fucking
Barb-
ignores size and can throttle a Tarask.
The sky did not fall. No bodies are moved. No.
I am so sorry that a god didn't choose me to be some fucking holy soldier of his. My fucking bad.
No,
Okay.
Could you imagine,
it's a
like,
I'll pray
Drakenheim.
harder next time. My bad.
It's a
The guy just
Drakenheim
walks
thing.
in. What's your profession, sir? I kill Tarasks. What do you
kill
mean?
God,
That's a world-ending. That's a
What's a
world-ending
Tarask?
entity. What do you mean you kill that?
You guys will have to kill a Tarask.
Huh? When?
Huh?
I don't
What?
wanna kill Tarask,
No.
When?
dude.
Hold on, when?
There's a scroll of
Yeah,
Tarask summoning in this book.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
Let's not. Let's not do
No.
that.
Yucky.
I'm
Yucky
gonna
poo-poo.
steal it
Yucky
first
poo-poo.
and burn it.
That put chills down my spine.
And I'm also gonna memorize the page in case anybody gets like rude with me, and then I'll just forge it again and get somebody to use magic.
Just summon a Tarask, whatever. That's fucked.
Constantly
Pisses
hold
you
it over
off,
people's
snap
heads.
fingers.
Yeah, imagine like a kingdom being, hey, I don't like you. You're like sentencing you to death, and you're like, nah, bitch, you all die.
Like
Wait,
holding
that
him at
I
is-
sentence
gunpoint.
you to death.
That is the equivalent of just privately owning a nuclear device.
Yeah.
Legit.
All right. So
That's
you
an
guys arrive
apocalyptic event.
at Tourmaline.
Mhm.
Is there tourmaline everywhere?
There is actually in the mine. There's a Tourmaline mine.
I have a mine for you.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's why it's called that. Neat.
Yeah, exactly.
We should probably check in with the kobolds.
Oh,
I
yeah,
was
true,
gonna
cool.
say, as you're kind of riding into town, you do see the mine is like popping. Like it was like abandoned when you guys came here last. Now the mine is like it's in good business. Like there are people, there are kobolds kind of coming in and out, like bringing carts and like wagons and stuff to the town. It's like actually it's also looking like the town is expanding a little bit. Like there is construction
Ooh.
going on.
Nice. Hey,
They're
we did a
building
good
We love
thing.
development.
They're
Another
building
good
homes.
thing.
That's adorable. Are they like little homes? Are they like small?
They're
Or are
they're
they,
regular
hobbit
sized
homes.
buildings.
Aw.
Hey, more space for them.
Yeah, true.
It's like a
See if you
mansion.
can
Like a
find
little mansion.
Trex.
Yeah.
Trex was the name of the self-proclaimed Kobold King.
I bet they got asked, like, hey, do you guys want like a sized house? And they're like, nah, bitch, we want a mansion. Do they seem happy?
Good
At
opinion.
least?
Oh yeah, they seem really happy. They seem like they seem like tired, but like because they've been working, but it's not like minimum wage fast food job tired. It's like fulfilled tired. They seem to like mining a lot.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Any of them
He
named
didn't-
Steve?
No.
Yeah, Steve.
One's name is
Do you know what King
Herobrine,
Steve is?
though.
Oh.
Harold Brine.
Harold Brenner. No. So, there's Notch as well. He's just a fella. There actually is one named Notch, by the way. That is funny.
Notch.
One
he have an
named
apple?
Dinnerbone.
Yeah, Dinnerbone. He's upside down.
He walks
We need-
upside down for some
we
reason.
need to give
Walks
Notch an
backwards.
But yeah, you do see Trex. He looks to be the foreman, basically. Ranger, leave him the fuck alone. Like, actually leave his ass alone.
Fucking dogs. Cats are better.
I disagree.
Those are
And I
fighting
own
words,
cats.
bro.
Listen, dude, I don't give a shit. Dogs
Ranger,
don't
stop.
like me. Most dogs don't like me.
Ranger
So
likes
I
you.
just accepted I'm a cat person now.
Ranger likes you. Ranger likes everybody.
Listen,
though.
I used to love dogs. Like, dogs used to be my favorite thing. I used to tolerate cats, but now dogs just don't like me anymore and cats love me, so I've accepted it.
My
And my
only
life's gone
issue
better
with
for me.
dogs is Ranger is jealous. He just gets really jealous. And Grady is fucking annoying.
Grady's clingy.
Yeah. Well, Ranger's also
That's
clingy, but in a
bad.
different way.
No, yeah.
And he sheds, but that's
Grady
not.
Grady's the type of clingy that'll like stick to you and then cry and then cry and then cry and want you again, and Ranger will be like, "You don't want you you're gonna leave without me? What,
Dan.
you're leaving me behind? You not love me no more?"
Yes, Hans?
Do your dogs like knock on your door? Kinda.
Ranger
Ranger tries to
slams his
break
head
in.
into it, yeah.
He tries to break in. If he wants in, he'll throw himself against the door.
I mean, Grady does the same thing, but Grady only does that when he's scared. When
Yeah.
Grady's scared, he like
Or-
tries to bully his way into the door.
Yeah, my dog
Or
actually
Ranger
knocks.
will,
It's
like,
funny.
Just sit outside and make the most amount of noise, and we it's very funny because sometimes he'll sit so close to the door his nails are sliding underneath, and we call it being able to see his acrylics.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, so you guys see Trex, he seems to be a foreman. Like, he's kind of like shouting out orders in Draconic. And he notices the slayerage, and he sees that it's a little different than last time, but he does recognize you, Ellison, and you, Maloot, because you two are on the outside. And he waves at you, and then goes back to work.
Yeah, I waved back to him.
I nod my head.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys pull up to the stables. Freshly built stables, by the way. These were not here the last time you guys were here.
Ooh, so nice.
Based on how much they're trying to expand this town might rival Bryn Shander
Oh wow.
at some point.
Damn.
Yeah,
Let's
give
go,
it a few
guys.
decades.
Yeah.
Not even, probably like a decade.
Ranger, leave him alone. You're doing fine. Do you see his leg, babe?
Ooh, should we
I
bring
did
the?
not.
Should we bring? I
It-
think we should bring the.
it looks like
guys
a-
here. Or the
It looks
other
like a
orcs.
burn, but it also, I think it might just be the bruise, like, scabbing over.
Is it
Aw.
where like it was?
Yeah, but it pulled his hair back. It looks kind of like matted.
Oh.
Or
Does
like
he
mangy.
Look, does he look
Is
as
he
if he's in pain?
disintegrate out there with you?
Yeah, he's right here.
Okay, I'm gonna pop out real quick.
Yeah, Grady's also with me, so he might get over you. Oh, hi, Ranger, baby.
Does it look like it's like bloodied, matted, or is it just like just stuck to a scab?
It's just kind of like stuck to a scab. It's kind of like,
Is it pulling on it? Is it like he's in pain, or is he
no,
just?
no, he's
is he
fine. He's in pain. He's not in pain. It's fine. What did you say, babe? Sorry, Caleb was asking me questions. Yeah, just the wound, just the bruise scabbing over. Yeah, that's what I think too. But it looks kind of like a burn in the light.
Maybe.
Is there
But
any
he's
of
fine.
it that's exposed?
Maybe.
He's fine.
Or
It's not a big
maybe.
deal. Anyway. Okay, hold on. Sit, Ranger. I love you. Okay, so yeah, so you guys park the sleigh rich in the stables. Storm, you kind of latch the Stampede from the sleigh rich. So you guys are in Tourmaline now. You guys are here for Fury. Fury wanted to be here, so I'm gonna start with Fury. What is first on the agenda? Are you going to Ned's first, or are you going to try and find this other guy?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and look for Athena.
The wife, right? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go
What
ahead
was
and
Fury would probably know. What was their last name?
Oh fuck! I do have that written down. Hold on.
Because I don't think I ever wrote it.
Hold on. Where is it? It is. I think it's probably in this folder in my notes. Yes, it is. Their last name is Bessard. Bessard.
Yeah, I just start asking some of the locals. Probably not the kobolds. They seem busy.
Yeah. So go ahead and make it like a. Oh fuck! Like an investigation check with advantage.
Okay. Oh, that's good. 17. Let's see. Do I have a negative? Holy crap! I have proficiency. So the 17 is a 21.
Okay. The 21, yeah, for sure. Yeah, you ask around, and it's like pretty quick. They're able to like, they bring you straight to sorry, give me a second. Have to find the page for Tourmaline again because I closed the freaking book for half a second. And by half a second, I mean longer than half a second. Brings you to the the general store called the Moorside. It's like right along the edge of the lake. So you kind of you walk up to it and you step in and you see her standing behind the counter. She is currently having like a really lively conversation with one of the customers. She looks really at ease, not like happy, but like you know, good spirits.
Oh no.
Boy, I'm about to ruin her day.
Not just her
No
day.
wonder
Probably
in
about
good
to ruin her
spirits.
life.
Why do you sound so happy when you said that?
It's a
I'm about
coping
to ruin
mechanism.
her day.
God damn it.
It's a coping mechanism.
I imagine Jacob just rubbing his hand.
Yeah,
Like
like that meme where he's like, haha.
Yeah.
Like Matthew?
Yeah,
Like a fucking fly?
yeah, yeah. So you like walk into
What the
the
fuck
shop.
are you doing, you retard?
You walk into this
Matthew.
shop, and you see her. She hands the person the stuff, takes the gold, and goes, have it like a wonderful day. You know, stay out of trouble. You know. And then the kindly older woman like nods and goes, "Of course, dearie," and then walks off. It's like a whole wholesome like moment or whatever. Yeah, and then she sees you and she goes, "What can I do for you? If you need anything, if you need help looking around, if you need help like you can't find anything, just ask. I'll show you where to go. I know this center is so like the back of my hand, honestly."
Well, are you Athena
Ranger,
Bessard?
stop. Ranger, stop. Ranger, stop. Hold on. Okay, go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. She goes, yeah, that's me. Why? You see, like, as she, like, the more
Holy
she
shit.
speaks, she's like, kind of going up in guard a little bit, like her guard is kind of raising.
Yeah, I am wearing the black sword
Yeah,
uniform still.
she does catch that, and that's why the guard kind of comes up immediately, like, why?
I'm
Oh,
well. I'm sorry to say it's about your husband.
I don't.
The,
I'm assuming he didn't get promoted.
no.
Oh, poor baby. It's worse than that.
When Arviatoris attacked the town of Bryn Shander,
She like closes her eyes and nods.
Ned was among the members of the Black Sword who were first to, help in fighting her off. And
Mhm.
unfortunately, he didn't make it.
She like swallows heavily.
I'm very sorry for your loss. He was given proper honors. It's unfortunate we weren't able to transport him here
Didn't
for a local
that
local burial.
Harviaturus battle happen a couple weeks ago?
Yes, I'm sorry. We've been very, very, very busy in the Black Sword, and since I knew him, I wanted to bring the news to his wife,
Ah,
along
yes.
with what's left of his things.
We were too busy.
Yeah, she swallows again and like takes a deep breath and lets it out. Okay.
I'm really sorry that this happened to you and
I'm
to him.
sure.
He was a good man.
He was a
And
fucking
I figure
idiot.
you should have these, and I procure the locket, and I'll also give her the lucky charm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need that. No. Top of the morning to you, lassie.
She takes the lucky charm and she takes the locket and she opens it and like takes like a very like shuddering like long breath. Her eyes are like glistening with unshed tears, and you can tell she's trying so hard not to cry. She closes the locket and she puts it on. Thank you for telling me, even if it did take a bit longer.
It took too long, and for that I am sorry.
Well, shit happens, I guess.
Yeah, unfortunately, we were called to fight the Chardolin dragon shortly after Arviatoris struck.
You don't need to
These
make
are dire
excuses.
times.
You don't need to make excuses.
Sorry, yeah, you don't have to. Shouldn't have to worry about me. Is there anything that you want us to do for you?
Yeah, well, And one thing I want you to do is not technically possible. So, uh, I'll be fine.
Yeah. Is she like the main person in the store?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fury will respectfully give her her space, and as I go to leave, is there like a open close sign that like I could turn,
Mhm.
like that kind of thing? I ask, "Do you need time?" And I gesture to the sign, like if she wants me to.
The world keeps turning.
All right.
And she wipes her eyes, and you see her like kind of like wave at her face and clench her hands a little bit and go, "Thank you."
Is there like kind of like insurance
Yeah,
policy with the Black
She
Swords?
will be getting his salary. Like she does get
Okay.
like she gets his salary for
Due
the rest of his
compensation.
contract, basically. So like every year until his contract is over, she will get his yearly salary.
All right.
So
So I was wondering, like, shit, if that's something like, should I just drop off like 100 gold to?
like let's say that like Ned had like a 10-year contract and he was 3 years into it or something, she would get a contract like I'm just throwing like a random number out. She'd get like 200 gold every year until the 7 years is up. Like until, because obviously there'd be 7 years left, so she'd get 200 gold every year until the contract is over.
All right.
Obviously, it's not.
How much gold sets a person up for life?
For life,
Yeah.
at bare minimum, like 150. That's a lot of gold.
Wow, I'm set for life,
150?
guys.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
As adventurers, we could all retire.
Yeah.
Realistically.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Me several times over.
Yeah. I'm very generous with money because we're all broke IRL, you know? So
Yeah. It's nice to imagine.
obviously not all of us are like 100% broke. Some of us do have like a fairly consistent income and have good monetary habits, but you know what I mean. None of us are going to be rich in our life, probably.
What happened? One of us could win the lottery.
Yeah.
Doubtful.
How many of us actually buy the lottery, though?
I
Real
don't.
Question.
I
would
don't.
never.
Exactly.
Do you know how many
Scratch
people I
tickets,
see on a daily basis waste money because of
It's only
lottery?
$2.
I ain't never.
but-
Yeah, but people
Yeah.
who buy the
Brother,
lottery ticket,
there's
most
a
people who
dude
buy
who
the
came in
lottery
and spent
tickets
400.
don't. Yeah, people who buy the lottery tickets don't normally just buy one. They buy them in like they're like, okay, can I get 3 of that, 3 of that, 4 of that, and they spend like $50, come back, trade it all in, and they make maybe about as much as they spent if they're lucky. But then they get
No, not even.
yeah, and then they buy
Isn't
more.
that
When-
scratch
There's a
tickets,
dude.
though?
There's a dude
When
who comes
I
in and he bought
Go ahead, Drew.
460 days,
Madness
$460 worth of lottery, and that was Wednesday this week.
When I work
Bro came in and bought 400. You're a good girl.
When I
That was
worked
my
at
end.
Circle K, I had a guy who would come in several times a week, spend upwards of $120 on tickets, and then if he won stuff, he would come back, exchange them for more tickets, come back, or like step outside, do the scratch off, bring them back in, buy a couple more, and he just kept going like that. And it was just insane. I would sell like upwards of 20 tickets to him.
What did he just like drain all his winnings just to buy more?
Yeah, that's what they do. That's what they do.
insane.
Like
Sometimes
that's
they don't even win.
Exactly.
It's like just like the biggest waste of fucking money.
It's the world's biggest legal scam.
And the fact that it is legal is so fucking ridiculous to me.
Well, yeah, 90% of the stuff that's
That's your
illegal, that's
entire
legal,
money.
shouldn't be. Like alcohol, drugs.
Honestly, fat.
Alcohol is literally a poison.
Yeah.
I'll
alcohol should
never
not be allowed.
understand
Fuck alcohol.
why it took them so long to legalize marijuana, but like every form of alcohol is now. I believe
Yeah.
even certain types of moonshine are illegal now.
I don't think marijuana should be legal either, but that's a different.
That's a combo for
Me
later.
neither. I don't
They
think
do
any form
sell-
of.
There is a specific brand of moonshine that is on shelves.
Uh-huh.
It's fucking what is it called? It's like White Lightning.
White lightning.
There's ones
is a
with like
crazy
cherry
name.
bits in it, peaches bits in it.
Wow. Crazy.
Anyway,
Yeah, like there's too much alcohol on shelves.
so you step out of the moor side, and yeah, she just like, man, life moves on, you know. Obviously, she did not mean that, but
Well, yeah.
she wasn't saying that to be callous or anything like that. Like you could tell she was clearly broken up about it, but you know,
It's just,
That's-
a coping mechanism. Like when I was
It's
like,
how
oh
she
boy, we're
feels.
gonna ruin her day.
Yeah. And then we said not just her day.
Yeah.
Her life.
yeah. So what are you doing now?
Fury's gonna take a break.
Hmm.
I assume we're gonna spend at least a few hours in here,
Yeah.
or maybe even the day.
Alright.
Fury,
What?
his alchemy jug from beer.
W. What are you guys doing? Are you guys just hanging out waiting for Fury, or are you guys doing stuff?
I think I would have followed Fury but waited outside.
Okay.
Other than that, there's not much I'd really want to do.
Okay, Rain, are you also like? Is everybody just with Fury, like waiting outside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is Jarwin gonna say
I'll
something?
tell
Go ahead.
everybody on.
Matthew, you go. I'm picking people
Oh,
now. Say your thing.
I'll go to the tavern.
Okay.
Just get a drink.
Jarwin said that he was
I'll let
waiting
everybody know
outside.
that's where I'm going.
So, Ellison, Maluk, and Jarwin are waiting outside for Fury. Rain's going to the tavern, and Storm is doing what?
So I probably stay for a little bit, but at some point I want to take advantage of the place that we're in. I want to kind of see if I can grab some kind of materials for stuff later.
Yeah. So like go
you
to
said-
like a general store, for instance.
Well, so there's a specific thing that I want.
Okay.
So eventually, I have this thing that lets me. It's a spell called Homunculus Servant. It
Mhm.
requires a gem or crystal worth at least 100 gold.
Mhm.
I want to see if I can find something like that here.
Okay.
I can just
Do
steal
you have
a few.
100 gold?
No, but I think I could offer a service worth 100 gold.
A service.
Good luck.
Steal you some.
Maybe I can barter with the guy.
People aren't that into the gnomes here.
Hey, easy.
100
It's
gold
also
is
not a
expensive.
spell, Hans. Do you mean a
That's expensive.
a thing?
The
infusion.
Invocation. Not invocation.
Sorry.
Infusion.
It's an infusion. Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Oops.
requires it. Yeah. It specifies a gem, but would you like allow multiple gems totaling to 100?
Sure.
Okay. So if I don't find
Well-
it here, I'll at least take what I can get.
I have that.
I'm sure I have that.
Well, Storm doesn't know that.
If you just want a small pile of tourmaline shards from the last time we were in this town.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is a jeweler.
Yeah, we'll head there.
You're gonna get scammed, my guy.
Yeah, it's gonna get bad. Let's see how much.
I want this to happen so I can witness it happen.
You're
Alright.
gonna watch his suffering.
Well, you guys are waiting outside for Fury because Storm is doing this while Fury is talking with Athena.
Mhm.
So you guys aren't actually there for Storm's thing.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
No, I know. I was saying Crow wants to witness this.
Oh, got you.
Yes,
Okay, yeah.
Caleb does too.
So you you kind of separate from everybody as they wait outside. Rain, you kind of go off to the tavern. Is there anything that you're doing specifically at the tavern, so I know whether or not to like actually put effort into what you're doing, or are you just drinking?
Gonna go to the tavern, eavesdrop, drink.
Okay, make a perception check. See if you hear anything cool. If you get below a 16, you don't get anything cool. You don't learn anything cool.
Let me run back upstairs.
Wow, imagine not
went
being
to go
able to
get gas.
vibe check people.
All right, Babe, listen.
There's only a lot of stairs to run up to. I feel bad.
It's the new secrets check. It's the new secrets check.
I hate these fucking stairs.
So why do you live there?
Real, bro.
Yeah,
Move.
I love that I could hear the buh of his feet hitting the
Those
stairs.
stairs hurt my knees,
It was
bro.
better than living with my mother.
That's true.
Bro, it hurts
Valid.
mine. I have a degenerative knee disease.
Like I don't even
Shit
live there, but
sucks.
when we went over your house, like every time it's like, damn, my knees are killing me. 4 flights.
Yeah, Hans
holy
has like
shit.
Imagine.
bone spurs and flat feet, bro. So he just
Why you gotta keep bringing that up, man?
because
Oh,
it's
imagine trying to
relevant
bring up
to
a
this.
22-pound
I guess,
baby
but yeah.
in a car seat. That's a natural 20 for my perception.
All right, cool. So you hear something
On the
about
same dice.
All right, well, let's look at the rumors section of the book and see if you can find anything cool.
Also, it's only a 20. I have no pluses to perception.
Wow, that's cute.
Crow has a plus 12.
All my pluses went towards like magic shit.
Lame.
Hold on. Let me just check the. What am I looking for? I think at page 100 is what I'm looking for. Roll a d20 for me.
Another one. That's a 6.
6.
Crazy.
Nabira Moorskull, an East Haven fisher, owned an enchanted fishhook that could catch magical fish. While she and her friends were out on the ice one day, a pair of filthy gnolls attacked them. They killed Nabira and stole her fishing pole and hook. Hunters from East Haven tracked the gnolls to an icy rift in the ground, but were too scared to go farther.
Interesting.
I'm gonna write that down. I want that hook. How tasty could a magic fish be?
Could not tell you. Never had a magical fish. Crazily enough, they don't
haven't
exist.
Yet. But are you sure they don't exist? You haven't found one yet. So how can you confidently confirm they don't exist if no one's found one?
That's a logical fallacy. Just because something doesn't exist doesn't mean, like, just because we haven't found evidence that something does exist doesn't mean that it does. You know what I mean? I said that fucked up, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I love that struggle, Dan. I love you.
I've been talking to you too much, I guess, bro. Get out of my calls.
Yeah, honestly.
Just kidding.
No, it's okay. I embrace that shit.
Embrace it, he says. What we're saying is it's contagious.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
It affects the rest of us in our day-to-day lives. Some more than others.
Calebism.
What can I say? Anyway.
I was talking about me.
Yeah, so yeah, that's what you hear. Matthew. Storm, you make it to the jeweler. It's actually a docked ship.
Oh.
It looks like it was like it's anchored and like kind of connected to the dock at this point, but it's like a ship.
I didn't know we were near water at all.
Yeah, you're on like a lake basically. Tourmaline's on a lake.
That's cool, actually.
The shop is called the Frozen Pirate. And as you kind of step in, there is like a kind of stereotypically pirate-looking man behind the counter, like long dark hair, like beard, locks, like a bandana, like an eye patch, the whole fucking kit and caboodle. He's like you would not be surprised if you spoke to this man. He was like, yo ho ho, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the kind of shit. There's like a cigar hanging from his fucking mouth. Like he's going.
He's committing to the bit.
Yeah.
He's like a fake pirate. He just likes pirates.
Yeah, he's just like, you talk to him. He's like, hey, what's up, buddy?
What the hell?
I love to cosplay as pirates. They're so fucking cool.
Bro cosplays so much he bought a shop.
Somewhere far, far away, Camden's eye twitches.
The past. It's like, ugh,
The past and across dimensions.
Jesus Christ. Dontriel's like, you a good Camden? No.
Yeah, so you walk up to this pirate, and he does kind of have like the pirate voice. He's like, what can I do for you?
Well, I am needing some materials for a future project, and any gemstones you might be willing to.
There we go.
Are you one of them there, like clerics or like wizards that needs gemstones for like material components?
Yes. Not a wizard, but an artificer.
I do not know what that means.
Yes, I don't either. It's a paid thing. Anyway.
I don't either.
I don't know what that means. I've got to be honest with you.
That gives the vibe of Harry, you're a wizard.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Basically.
You're an artificer, Storm.
In the end, basically any gemstone you have that's somewhat valuable, it'll be a material in the project.
I mean, how do you like quantify how much value you need from it? Is it like
a little expensive, but it doesn't have to be the total amount. I could work on getting the rest. I do have funds, but I'm willing to say how do you like do you go yourself into the mines to get your own product, or do you send others?
I let the kobolds do it. They love mining.
Say I make their job easier so you get more product.
Sounds good to me. I ain't got no problems with that.
As like a somewhat of a trade.
Sure.
And funds.
I have this this here, and he pulls out like a pretty good sized chunk of tourmaline. It's maybe about the size of like half of a fist. This beauty here is worth hold on a second. And he kind of takes out a pair of glasses, or like a monocle, because he only has one eye, and he like puts it on his eye, and he goes, it looks to be probably worth maybe 107 gold.
I'm looking. I wonder if.
Oh no, 103. I hope that is.
That does, in fact, it is enough for what I need.
All right, sounds like a plan. So that'll be 103 gold, or based on your service that you're providing, or whatever.
Oh. This will last a while. It is not a permanent effect, but if I go to one of your kobolds and upgrade their tools, essentially giving them more like power to mine faster, you get your product faster. I'd say it's a good deal in the long run. I haven't used
Sure.
this will last as long as like until I would out of character it would last until I infuse the next thing. I'm using
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
infused item, like the upgrades weapon to give
Yeah.
like a +1.
I think if you give it to the kobolds, I think I would probably cut the price down pretty significantly. So I say I'd charge you 35 gold for it.
You know,
I can't really go any lower, you see, because I do need to have me income.
Did you say a price? I didn't hear any price.
35
I'm sorry.
gold.
Oh, okay.
I can't really go any lower than that because I still need to make me money back. I still need to have the income because I do have to buy the gems from the kobolds, which then get circulated back into the economy. It's a whole thing.
I understand, of course, sir. Would items worth money count in this trade as well?
Do you have any gems that would be worth 35 gold?
Well, if I had them, I wouldn't be here.
Well, I mean, I don't really take anything else. I'm a pretty, I'm a jeweler. You know what I mean? It's not like I
Hold that
in-
deal. I will be right back.
All right, I'll be waiting for you.
I'll probably go back. Maybe like go plead on my knees, like I need funds to my party.
I need money.
If
Yeah,
you
you
go to
return-
Rain, he'll say no. I won't give you money, but I'll steal it for you.
Don't do that.
Yeah, you head to
You come to me, I'll just give it to you.
you head to the party. They're still waiting for. Well, they're all kind of regrouped. Yeah, you guys see Storm kind of come back. He looks a little under the weather. He's not super happy. Matthew, Rain, you're still in the tavern, like listening for shit. So
Oh, this is just funny to hear, Matthew wise.
yeah.
Excuse me, everyone. If I could borrow a moment of your time, I hate doing this.
I have an announcement to make.
I hate owing.
I am poor.
I hate
But is
owing
someone-
people, but
I'm
I'm
broke as
partaking
fuck.
alone. He's like Storm scratches the back of his head and looks down because he doesn't like doing this.
It's just like Hans.
It is
Fury
like
is happy to offer you the 11 tourmaline shards, worth 10 gold each.
So that's 100. Yeah.
111.
all right.
Yeah.
No, that's straight up. That means you
I-
don't have to go back to the jeweler.
Yeah, I explained.
Well, we still should go there. That we don't not leave.
I explained the situation. I told the guy before, like I'm working on a project that requires the gems, and
But does multiple gems work, or do you need the big one? Because I do have these. I pull out the.
I think either or would work.
Jungo appears and goes, "No, those are my snacks."
You have the arcane life essence crystals. You don't need the tourmaline anymore.
How much do you need? He looks at you, Storm. You can't understand him.
What did that
He
thing
wants-
say?
Hey! His name is Jungo.
Oh, sorry. What did Jungo?
What did that thing say?
Jungo wants to know how many crystals you have, but also he's not the boss, and I kind of like poke him on the head.
Well, I have 0 crystals, and I need at least 100 gold worth of crystal or gem.
Alright, well,
One
tell
of
you what, Jungo, you can eat this one.
He fucking takes it, and he's just.
Excited.
And here's the rest.
And then he takes them. No, I'm just kidding.
Denied.
I'm deleting them from my inventory.
Will add 100 gold worth of crystal in my inventory. Tourmaline.
Blueberry.
Because I imagine I wouldn't be allowed in the mine. Just go get it myself. Because it's like not. I'm not
I mean-
permitted. But
Might be owned by the kobolds, but I'm sure we could negotiate with Trex.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
kobold-
if we went down, I'm sure he'd be fine with
The
it.
kobolds do actually own the mine now, so.
thank you, Fury. I will make it worth your while in the end.
I think you already have. We wouldn't have gotten here nearly as fast without you.
I
Jungle
insist,
goes, I'm gonna need him to make it worth my while. He took my snacks.
He needs snacks. Oh my god. Does he just eat gems or something?
He just eats anything.
He eats anything. Oh, okay.
Anything that he can
Except
shove in
for-
his mouth, he eats.
Well, except for like vegetables or anything good.
He eats snowballs.
What
and
was the
shit.
one? What was that other thing he didn't eat?
Wasn't it
I
the
don't
mind flare?
remember.
No, I think he was fine.
We
with it.
We didn't.
Eat
Was
mind
it the
flare.
blood crystal
Oh.
thing?
No, he loved that shit.
Oh, right, yeah.
I don't
I don't
remember
know.
what it was.
I don't remember what it was, but there was one thing where he was like, where he didn't eat it, and Fury was like, he literally eats rocks. So this is weird.
Anyway. But no, I do insist. I will make it worth your while specifically.
Sorry, Ranger was going down the stairs, and I opened my pizza box, and he stopped halfway down the stairs and turned around.
I smell food, Father. Are you going to share?
It was funny.
I think at this one, after I grab the
All right, yeah. So what are you guys doing as you kind of, as Fury wants to wind down from the thing that happened to her?
Yeah, where did Rain go?
Probably to find a drink somewhere or to steal
Ooh.
He
from
did,
someone.
he did
I
say
think
out
you
loud.
head to
He
the
did say out
tavern.
loud that he was going to the tavern.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
went
some
to
nice
tavern.
day
Oh.
drinking would really ease the stay.
Here, I handed my beer.
He holds up the mayonnaise jar.
It's sloshing with
Yeah,
beer.
if Fury does hesitate, she says like, "This isn't gonna
It's
like
beer, don't worry.
pour
It's beer.
mayonnaise, right?" Okay.
No, think of beer. Just think of beer and you're good.
She actually thinks of
Think
mayonnaise.
beer.
And it just gotta imagine that'd be so
Yeah, you have to
funny.
be
She's
careful.
like,
You have to be careful.
Well, yeah, don't think about mayonnaise. Don't think about mayonnaise.
Think
And
of
then she
mayonnaise.
puts it to her lips and
Gulp, mayonnaise, mayonnaise. See, when you said
Aw.
just think about beer, I genuinely thought
Aw.
you were giving her the mayonnaise one.
Oh man, think about
No.
it.
imagine
Think about
you're just like, okay, don't be mayonnaise, and then you drink it and it's like vinegar.
Yeah. Oh no.
I mean, that is an option. No, it's randomized.
I don't know why I thought this, but like,
Bro.
imagine like you try to waterboard someone, but it's mayonnaise instead.
Ugh.
Man abort. Man is abort.
Mayonnaise
Not gonna lie,
board.
I would love that magic item
abort.
where it's like a little drink pouch, but every time you open it, it's just a random different liquid.
What is that item again, Matt? You're using? It's a
Matt,
template or
it's
something?
Caleb's. It's the alchemy
Okay.
jug.
Ah, yeah, I've heard of that. That's cool.
It does like
I think it's
vinegar,
fun.
mayonnaise, oil, a bunch of alcohols, water. What's the other like really
was-
silly one? There's like another like really silly one.
It's honey.
Honey, that's what it is.
Yeah. This was the magic item I asked to be brought with me when
Yeah,
I.
you can get fresh water and salt water, acid and poison.
You do all at the same time, something.
No, it's
Oh, the
it's
base.
it's based
Here's
on
one.
you have to like think of it. It only has one charge, so you have to be like, boom, it's this, and then it's just that for the. It can hold up to I think 12 gallons of fluid.
You get mad at someone, just dump a bucket of honey on them. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a gallon of honey. You just like 20%.
I'd be so angry. I'd be so. I mean, it'd be slow, but like, you like heat it up so it's all liquidy, or like more fluid. Your entire body's
heat it up.
But yeah, that's probably all I'm gonna be doing. Would I have Dan? Would I have grabbed like the books from the library last time because I'm still working on that bag of holding thing?
Sure.
Like the
Yeah. No reason not to. I mean,
I'd
no one
probably
would have
just
stopped you.
At this point, I would probably just like put my time reading that book, try to figure out a way to
Yeah,
continue.
go ahead and make another Arcana check for me.
Ooh, unnatural 20.
All right, yeah. With an unnatural 20, yeah, you definitely get really close to figuring it out. Like there are bits and pieces that are like lining up, and you're not positive that you can do it 100% accurately, but you might be you feel pretty close.
On the brink of an idea. It's like
I
that.
have an idea.
It's like that one crude scene. Like I have an idea.
Like before he dies at the end of the apocalypse.
I didn't finish watching that movie. I don't remember what happens.
You got so close to the end, dude.
He doesn't
Anyway.
die. I don't think he dies. Does he?
Okay, I am gonna be so honest. Because I work today and I normally don't, my body is literally screaming at me that I need to stop. So unfortunately, I am going to leave now. So I will see most of you next week in a way. Hans, I will see you tomorrow. Everybody, have a good night.
Okay.
Good
Peace,
night,
bro.
Dolphin.
Alright.
Bye.
Bye, Crow.
Bye.
We're probably
Have
not
fun.
gonna keep playing much longer anyway. So
Okay.
yeah.
Just
Okay.
tell me what I miss.
Okay. All right. Gonna make that accurate. All right. So yeah, you guys just go to the tavern and drink up, do some stuff.
Yep.
Any
Yeah.
complaints on that front? Aiden.
Nope.
No.
Okay.
Nah.
Okay, yeah. So you guys
I'll
head to the
continue
tavern.
eavesdropping.
Yeah.
But
You don't hear any other interesting rumors. That's the only one that you heard is the magic fishing rod one. But yeah.
Can I actually go to like? Is there like a place where I can like a house buyer or like a house dealer, whatever it's called? I don't
A
know what the
house
person's
dealer, like a
called.
real estate agent, basically.
Yes, real
Yeah.
estate agent. Thank you.
Oh, Stealer.
Basically, I don't
A
know
house
what they'd be
dealer is
called
so
in this.
funny.
house dealers.
He's like in a dark alley. He's like, "Yo, you want any deeds?" And he like lifts out like his jacket and just like deeds for property.
Hey, yo, I got a
You could-
1-bedroom. I got a 2-bedroom.
He pulls out a giant tablet with Zillow on it.
Yeah, you could call a house market a Walmart.
That's pretty good.
Sorry to trigger your trauma.
No, so you guys, yeah. So you guys all go into the tavern and you guys start drinking. I'm gonna go have Maluk go to the house dealer. Yeah. So there is because it's a feudal society, basically, you would have to go
Yeah.
to the speaker
Oh,
of
I
the town.
gotcha. Okay, I'll go to the speaker. That's fine.
What are
Here's
you
my G.
doing, Hans?
It's a bot.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay. Give me 1 second, Caleb, and I will tell you where the speaker is. That's the Elven Tomb, which you guys are going to be going to soon. That's Targos and Tourmaline. Alright, the speaker. Is located in the place that he's located. Yeah. So you head to a large kind of you like ask around like, hey, where would I go to buy a house or buy a property or something, and people are like they're pointing to the speaker's house, and you walk up to this large like long house basically. It's like a pretty big house, but like obviously it's not like a large castle or something like at Caer Dineval or anything. It's just a pretty big house. You like You step up to the door, and there's a couple like soldiers kind of like relaxing against the wall. As you get closer, they like sit up and they hold their hands out like, "Hey, what's your
I flash
business
my
here?"
black shield symbol.
Your black sword.
Black sword. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, you kind of pull out the symbol, and they're like, "Okay, well, what business does the black sword have with the speaker?"
I would just want to talk to him about property. That's all.
Okay. Um, I'll go in with him. And he looks at the other guy, the guy's just like, whatever. And he opens the door, and the guard kind of walks you inside. He's not like threatening you or like being aggressive or anything. He's just escorting you.
I hope not.
Yeah. You step up into the house and into like this large like dining hall kind of area, and sitting like at the end of the table, like eating like some like fucking like porridge is a half orc man.
Perfect.
He's not like obviously as big as you because he's a half orc, but he's not even that like strong looking in general. He looks more like well, I'm just like I'm trying to find ways to like describe. Like he looks more like he would be a scout or like a more dexterous kind of individual. He's like lean and like lithe and stuff like that. He's just eating
like an archer or something.
Yeah, exactly. And he's like eating the porridge, and he's got like this kind of like close shaven head, and like his tusks are pretty short, but they do kind of poke out prominently. And he sees you, and he goes, "Hello, welcome. What can I go ahead, sit down, my friend. What can I do for you?" And he immediately like is welcoming with you. Like he's not. You're like, and he's like, pull him a chair, and the guard kind of pulls out one of the chairs for you and lets you, and kind of gestures for you to sit down.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
You're, oh goodness, you're Maluk, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I knew I recognized you from somewhere. What can I do for you, buddy?
So I was interested about buying a couple properties potentially to start my clan, like a clan compound type thing. I see you guys are developing in this town, and I want to help develop. So I want my people to come in here. My 5 people that I have in my clan now.
I see. Yeah, I mean, a couple properties.
Like 2.
Like
Don't
2.
need many right now. Future will expand, but
right.
For now, we only need like 2.
Goodness, that's we have space for it. Don't get me wrong, because we are expanding, obviously. How much? Well, my question is, right, not even of how much you're willing to pay, right? Because money can always be earned back. I'm not so heartless that I would refuse you just because of your lack of funds. If you're broke or anything like that, I'm not assuming that you're broke, but you know what I mean.
I understand.
My concern is more what will having your clan here do to benefit this town.
They're hard, strong, working men. They'll help out as much as they can, and they'll benefit to society as much as they possibly can. They're not as intellectual as other people, but at the same time, they can be taught things for future. Like they can be taught and increased in intelligence. It might take a little bit, but they're good, strong people that could help with, building whatever you need, construction, things like that.
Okay.
They're task oriented.
So I guess, and my next question here is, are you gonna want to buy the properties up front, or are you gonna pay tax on it? Are you gonna not tax? Like, are you gonna pay like a mortgage or a rent on it until you're able to pay the debt off?
Well, I don't know how much properties cost, hence I was gonna go to a house dealer, but I couldn't find one, so apparently I'm supposed to come here. I don't know, it's something I heard of in my club, house dealer. I don't know.
Okay, well that's
weird.
Okay. Well, yeah, we don't do that here.
You know,
Not here.
Not in the 10 towns at the very least. I
Okay,
haven't
okay,
been outside
good
the
to
10
know.
towns in a very, very long time, but well, either
Good to
way,
know.
that's not like super important. All right. So
So I have, so for money, I have 72 gold. Stack it. And then I take out a jewel encrusted hookah. Put that down.
what?
Oh yeah, and then a jewel encrusted door handle. Put that down.
What the?
Luke just collects
Um,
shiny things.
I see. He's like a fucking crow.
Yep. Small pearl. Um, a let's see, a blood crystal.
Oh, like the arcane blood crystal from the ritual.
Yep.
Actual blood crystal drop.
And a gold star.
Let's put his whole savings in here.
He looks at all this stuff and he goes, okay,
I plan on getting more money. Okay, this is just I spent most of my money recently.
okay.
On
So
that-
here's what we can do.
on that.
Here's what we can do. All right. I don't need all of this. Here's what I can do. I'll take the hookah though. Here's what I can do.
Good choice. Good choice.
Um, are you planning on? When are you planning on moving in? Like, when are you planning on getting them transported here and having them build and all this stuff?
Well, they can come here as soon as possible. Like I just need to send a messenger bird, and they can travel here themselves. It's
Okay.
just,
So what?
I just need a place for them to stay while they're building. That's all.
Here's what I can do. I can house them. No big deal. I can house them for the time that it takes to build a house for them. I'll take the hookah and I'll take 50 gold, right? And say that.
Okay, that works.
Right now, up front, that's what we're doing. Once the property is built and the building is built and your clan is settled, I will start charging them every month until they meet the 3,000 gold property.
And can I make payments on their behalf to speed
Yes,
that up
yeah, you
in the
can do
process?
that. Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, thank you. I shake hands.
Yeah, he shakes your hand, and he goes, so just send them over whenever. Yeah, like I said, we'll house them as they build the property and as we build the property. And I think I'm looking forward to a long and productive relationship, for lack of a better term, with you.
I do too. And I bow my head and I take my leave. Try to look as professional and respectable as my orcish self can.
Yeah. He lets you go. The guard kind of opens the door for you. He goes, honestly, I was not expecting that conversation to go that way. That was a very strange series of events. Either way, I'm assuming that your clan members are orcs, so we'll let them in.
Yes.
They're bugbear.
Are they bugbear? I thought they were orcs.
They were bugbear.
Oh, no, sorry, they're bugbear.
Okay.
But they're civilized bugbear. They're
No, I'm not worried
civilized
about the
bugbear.
fact that they're bugbear.
Okay.
Are you adopted or are they adopted?
They're adopted.
Okay.
So recently my entire clan was wiped out. Very
I
sadly.
apologize.
So I have to rebuild my clan. So I cannot. Well, my clan was elitist. I think they were, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were elitist. I don't share those beliefs, so I have adopted these bugbears into my clan.
Interesting. Well, all right. We'll just keep an eye out for for a handful of civilized bugbears, and we'll let them in, and it'll be a
Yeah, they'll be dressed in. I'll have them dressed in something that is, recognizable.
sounds like a plan. Um, all right. I'll spread the news then that in probably a couple days we should expect some bugbears in town. Okay. Um. Yeah. All right. Have a good
I love
day.
how
And the
patient this
guard
guy
kind of
is.
waves you off.
Okay, I leave, and as soon as I am 40 feet away, I let out a big belch. Oh, being so stiff and tidy is really stressful. I go back to the tavern.
Fair enough. Yeah. All right. And I think that's where we're gonna call the session for tonight.
Sweet.
And we'll pick it up next time with Fury going to do the Verdun stuff.
Yoki doke.
All right.
Alrighty.
Goodbye, stream.
Goodbye,
stream.
stream.
Goodbye, stream.
Goodbye, stream.